what was one of them notes? You are beautiful. You are strong.
Affirmations.
You are smart.
A lot of that.
Affirmations. Yeah, John. Yeah. John looking like, yep.
We got him.
We got him.
The words
We
of
got 'em.
affirmation.
We watching Netflix, yo.
We got him.
Seems like you know, see that big tapestry on the wall and that altar in the corner. Whoa.
Yeah. It's a few things niggas love seeing when they walk into a woman's room. LED lights.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
on and
What?
popping with LED
It's
lights.
on and popping.
Any of the shit that what you say earlier?
Tapestry.
Tapestry. Any
On the wall,
tapestry
yeah.
shit?
What is tape?
Hell yeah, it's
It's
on
like that.
and popping.
It's that what's that shit? How does that look? It's like some type of fucking not a diagram.
It's like a.
Hey, I'm about to say it's like that.
fabric.
It's
Like
like
a fabric,
yeah.
What
It's hard
else?
to explain.
What else?
Look up tapestry right now. You're gonna know exactly what
Well,
you're talking about.
this one you got to know when you go into the restroom.
Yeah.
This one you got to know when you go into the restroom. When you go into the restroom and you see the sticky notes on that mirror, oh, she about to.
She gonna eat that boy.
You been through some problems, and who am I to try to solve them?
I'm telling you.
Oh man.
I ain't gonna lie. You walking at me. Oh, you got lights. They changed, huh? Yep. That first color is red always.
Always.
It be like
Red.
blue in the room.
Always.
Then they change like, yeah, you can go to red, you can go to orange. Be like, oh, red, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick.
Red just like the flag.
Okay, don't worry, but don't mind the restroom. I was like, nah, don't worry. I know where I'm at.
I know exactly where I'm
I
at.
understand it now.
This is where I like to be.
I know exactly where I'm good. I'm at
I
home.
understand it now.
I understand it now. I know
I'm
where
here
I'm
for
at.
some figgy pudding.
Oh my.
I'm about to get that sticky bush. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get that sticky bush.
What is figgy pudding, man?
What?
I heard one of my coworkers say it, and I was like, man,
How old is your coworker?
30.
Oh, I don't know. That's all right.
Yeah, he said something like, he was like, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna drink me a 12-pack of beer, and eat me some figgy pudding. I said, figgy pudding?
That has to be butt play.
I said,
Why does it have to
I said,
be
nigga,
butt
you
play?
think
What
you
in
Bill
there sounds
Cosby?
like
What you
butt
doing
play?
eating figgy pudding?
That has to be butt play.
Man, this nigga
There's
said
no way it's
figgy
not butt
pudding.
play.
Goose, you never had figgy pudding? No, never.
That has to be butt play.
What package does that come in? What does?
What? Yo.
Is it blue and yellow? What does it look like? I don't know. I need to know what figgy pudding is, man.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
I would like to know what figgy pudding is.
I know people who
But y'all
say
stop the
shit
list, man.
Right.
What else I gotta be on the lookout for if I go to a female
Of
room?
course, the tapestry is a must. An altar, if she into astrology a certain way, you need that. You know what that means when you walk up in there. Let her know what time you was born. It's gonna work out.
A Bible on the dresser.
A Bible on the dresser.
Yeah.
Gotta have that. Incense.
We love it. Incense.
Or just
Incense.
or just some
I was
candles.
about to
in
say
the
candles.
vicinity.
Candles will be up in there too.
We
right?
love a woman trying to get sanctified.
We
Yeah.
love a woman trying to get
Yeah,
sanctified.
I wonder who went crazy behind that.
You know what I'm saying? Wine glasses in the
Somebody-
room and that's somewhere. Now, of course, just general women drink wine. They don't have to mean, you know what I'm saying?
Roku remote. Yes,
Roku
sir.
remote.
Yes,
The TV
sir.
already on the
Can't stand
background. They already got the Roku City pulled up. You know it. You know what this is.
You walk in, you see red lights, purple screen. Yes, sir.
Come on, my niggas. Come on, my nigga. Church.
Yes, sir. It's
Oh
going
God,
down.
man, you know what you walking into, man. I done played many games. I done been in many arenas. As soon as I walk in to see that, oh yeah, we good, man.
Been in many
Yeah,
arenas.
yeah. It's like when the Lakers come to town. You know they got all their fans.
It's always a home game.
Yeah. It's like when the Steelers in town and the Cowboys tell you know how they fans coming. Don't even worry about it. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. We in here. Yeah. That's my arena right there, man. I'm telling you.
You see that big bottle of that cocoa butter lotion? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not just the regular bottle or the travel. You got the big ass bottle.
So Z, we up in here. We talking about it. Speak on it. Is this stuff true?
Yeah, majority.
What's the part that's not?
I have a fire stick. I ain't got a Roku.
Close enough.
We got him.
Close enough. Streaming. It streams smart TV. We know it. Oh man, I'm trying to think if there's any more.
Y'all are funny.
There's a couple. There's a couple
I guess
more.
niggas do pay attention just a little bit.
Duh, we gotta come up in there.
We oblivious until it's obvious.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? We play stupid. That's because y'all want us to be. We play stupid because y'all want us to be.
You got this in your house? That was mean. I didn't mean that to sound as bad as it sounded.
Oh, you ain't never had a guy to treat you right? Please. Please, that's not the problem.
You're the first guy to come in here and not immediately want to, like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. I'm the first nigga to come in here with the tapestry on the wall and didn't do anything.
I didn't come in for nothing.
God. Yeah, because I'm actually trying to change.
But you do gotta be Riri. You gotta watch out for the girls that got like the game system set up. Like they're using that to stream.
Yeah, that's scary.
You know what I'm saying? You be like, yo, put on some Netflix. Grab that PS5 controller. I'm out of here, bitch. I am out of here.
You know, in the college football games, you go to certain arenas and it shake more. That's that away game, man.
It's that away game. You don't know what you're dealing with.
You don't know what you're dealing with right there.
That's an away game.
That's tough. That's like going into Alabama in 2011. That's a big game for you right there.
There might be an unlocked player that might pop up out of nowhere. That's an away
Number
game.
99 might come out of nowhere,
That nigga
man.
ain't done yet.
Yeah.
You think that's her PS5?
Come on now.
Think about it.
Come on now.
It's not us.
Come on now.
They don't play like that.
Double entendre. Don't even ask him how. Don't even ask him how. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Woo. Okay, man. And that's just some of the things we're thankful for. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy thanks motherfucking giving.
All right, man. And praise God.
And praise
Amen.
God. Amen. Wait, before we go on, is there anything when you either pull up on a dude crib or when you get a dude car that you notice about a dude that lets you know that dude is a certain type of dude?
No.
So you just oblivious.
This is the Truly Lying About podcast.
You telling me there ain't nothing about a dude that you notice off rip that's like, okay, I know what type of dude I'm dealing with.
Nothing at all?
No. I know there's a couple that will have like one pillow on their bed. I'm like, oh, this nigga's crazy. If you got one pillow, you're like a serial killer. Because why you only got one? It's like, why you only got one pillow? Like,
what if they only need one pillow?
Nah, why you only got one pillow? Nah, that's.
We do got to get past that point.
It's giving serial killer vibes.
But
I want to be alone.
Again, that's why that's the lovely thing about the difference between men and women. We name so many different things like, oh, it's gonna be an exciting night. She said she seen one pillow, and that's a serial killer. Mm-hmm. That nigga hurts people.
That nigga hurts people.
that man clearly is hurting people.
Nah, I know for sure though. Like when they're like.
You know for sure.
What?
You know for sure.
Yeah, for sure. With the pillowcase, with the pillows, yes. But I know for sure when a guy's trying to do something because they either got weed all set up at the front.
Okay, there we go. Talk about
on
it.
In the back.
There we go.
Candle going in the back, yep.
Because I know we ain't trying to.
Gotta get that man funk out of there real quick.
Candle going in the back.
You been laid up playing PS5 with the niggas all day. You seem like a man in that motherfucker.
You niggas is crazy.
You know
Candle in the back is nuts.
Or they have the blanket right there ready on the sofa. They have the blankets.
Yeah, we gotta cover those cum stains, baby. We gotta cover those cum stains. She can't see that shit.
Niggas on the couch bombed up like Zion Williams, ready to get that shit cracking before she came through. Oh God!
What have y'all done when you had a woman coming over? Like, what was like your go-to setup?
Off the muscle, off the back. Sweet. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the room good. Get the comforters. You know what I'm saying? Wash and dry if need be. You feel me? Make sure shit is copacetic, clean little minuscule shit, because I'm assuming she caring about shit. A little dust that I've been ignoring for a while. Just let me go and wipe that off real quick. You know what I'm saying? And then if I ain't got no candle, quick little spray or something just in case, even though I know it don't stink, but you never know. And then just making sure like ain't nothing crazy. Ain't nothing just like wild laying around. You know what I'm saying? She don't see the condoms. You know what I'm saying?
I think a candle is too much. Like, what if she didn't even come over to fuck? You lighting that candle is like, yo, I'm trying to fuck.
What if you lighting the candle?
But see, a nigga like me can get that off. You know me.
I'm gonna keep my candle lit.
You know what I'm saying? I can get that off. If I'm like incense, I'm bullshitting. But I actually do like candles.
Y'all niggas is on. Okay, cool.
I do like it. So I can get off a good like. I can get off a good like not lie but fabrication.
I've never done the candle thing. Fair enough.
Okay. What's your setup?
So my setup is one. I've talked to many women, and for some reason, I know that a lot of them, when they see a dude that's too clean, it's just like, oh, you must have a lot of bitches that come over here. So the way I do is I'll clean my room up and I'll throw like 5 shirts on the ground.
You stupid.
And then when she come over, I'm like, oh, hold on, I was trying to clean up before you got here. And now she think that I'm taking her a little bit more seriously. You know what I'm saying? And then she's gonna think, oh, he really doesn't have girls that come over that often.
This nigga has shirts on the ground.
Because he has shirts on the ground.
You thought too much.
But then she look around at everything else. Bed made. It smells good. Room is clean. You know what I'm saying? I got the Netflix ready to go. Hey, baby, go grab that wine out the refrigerator. I got you something.
I got some wine already chilled.
Already chilled. Already
it's that
chilled.
time to drink. You know
Ask her what she want to eat. You know what I'm saying? Get that DoorDash real quick.
You feel me? Probably asked her before she even got there. I got ice cream. But
Let
she
her
said
pick
that
some
shit.
lame ass movie that I
You know
gotta
what I'm
pretend I
saying?
want to watch.
Or just have because sometimes I do a lot of talking beforehand. So it's like, yo, what did you want to watch? Like, what were you trying to set up? What was you into?
Or y'all give them the remote.
You know what I'm saying?
Be
And
like,
I ain't gonna lie, we've all had the endeavors, but that movie was just a formality.
Man, I put on straight battle raps, nigga.
No, look, twerk coming. And look alive. He died with his eyes wide open. And start rapping to her and shit. Bigger nine. She like, oh my God. It's like,
Nah,
yeah.
I usually try to like do some romantic comedy, you know, because I don't want to put on like a real love movie because that's not what this is about to be.
you're like, let's relax.
My dumb ass, you like horror? Like horror movies, huh?
Oh yeah, that was
being
scary.
scared?
Huh?
Yeah.
That was scary,
That
wasn't
was
it? That was-
Yeah, no, just
Definitely,
watch
definitely go to
I
a horror
protected
movie.
Jason to never do
Just
that to
watch
us.
it. Don't close your eyes.
Horror movies to go to, man.
I love me a good horror. I mean, a comedy always works. Nice little romantic comedy, just a comedy. If it's holiday season, some type of holiday flick. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I done pulled up on the chick crib, watch Mean Girls, knowing I didn't want to watch Mean Girls, but hey, it was on. And then you fuck around and get into. The funny thing is, niggas will fuck around and get into the shit too. I done fucked around, got into the movie. Now I'm like, damn, she really moving like that. Ain't that some shit? I forget their characters' names, but yeah, Mean Girls is a good movie.
Yeah.
My next move is putting on Polar Express.
Oh, that's my shit.
I put on Polar Express. I'm getting the
That's-
draws
that's
down.
He's got the golden
That's
ticket.
seasonal. That's seasonal. That's seasonal.
I don't know. That's why I said my next move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
okay.
I
coming
love
up,
Polar
yes.
My
Express.
next move.
Yes. That's
I put on that. I'm getting the draws down.
She think halfway through the movie, I'm about to get ready. I'm in her face like, seeing is believing. I'm in her face quoting my nigga Tom Hanks, going stupid. She thought this shit was about to get sexual. No, They just now getting to the Wonderland.
Hey, trying to fuck a bitch to Castaway would be crazy.
No, go ahead.
Fucking a bitch to Forrest Gump is wild. Fucking a bitch to Forrest Gump is a little wild. Jenny fucking my nigga over in the
can't
background. I'm
do
in that. Damn, my nigga in Nam now.
There's some things you just simply can't put on, man. Matter of fact, what's the weirdest thing y'all ever had sex to? Like
Movie or
on
song?
TV, yeah.
Oh.
Movie or song, show, whatever.
I don't know about that one. I don't even really be paying attention to be on TV.
Oh, that nigga be super focused.
Hyper
You putting on NBA Youngboy, man.
Hey, some bitches like young boy.
Say
So,
right foot, creep, walking with
He said, watching TV, y'all be doing that? Shit. Mortal Kombat still be loaded on the screen.
Kombat, nigga playing Tekken in the background. Hold on, girl. Okay, an underrated
trying to
song for
think.
my peeps out there for this holiday season. Y'all getting y'all bag. Vixen by Miguel. Cut that shit on. Get in your bag. Don't say Lil ain't tell you. But the craziest movie.
damn, we skipped
That's
over
what
a whole
I'm
topic.
really
We
trying
didn't
to
even
think.
figure out
No,
what
no,
my
what,
setup was.
he's
Oh,
still on it.
we getting to all of that. Yeah, we getting everything.
We still on it. We still on it.
But to go to what you said, the weirdest thing. If anybody got one, please say something.
Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds.
Yeah, I was dealing with this shit that love, like, crime shows and
shows.
shit
I'm
like
not
that.
gonna lie. I
shit.
love
Probably some type of
Criminal
murder
Minds.
documentary.
I love that shit.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, baby, that nigga smart as hell. That nigga smart as hell. Yeah, that nigga smart than the
Who killed
motherfucker.
who? Oh my! Why would they kill? Why would
I swear to God, I saw that coming. I could write these shows.
Oh
I could write these shows? It's
What made
crazy.
him do that?
Nigga, just saying anything.
I could have been a detective, baby. I swear to God.
The Bernie Mac show was on one time. Who you with?
But that's not weird. That's,
That's
a
not
comedy.
weird.
That's,
That's
a
not
comedy.
weird.
That's not weird.
Bernie's cool.
Nah, that's not.
Like one of them serial killer documentaries was on one time. That was a little weird. It was oh my god.
Nigga had sex
fucking
in the
remember.
OJ trial.
He said it's coming back.
Nah. It's I've had two separate
Yeah, baby,
occasions.
the glove don't fit.
Glove
Don't
don't fit. You must have quit. It was two different times where it was like some serial killer doc on, but they both got like real bad. Like
It was like a really, really bad.
yeah,
like,
one of them
outcome.
was like it wasn't a serial killer doc, but it was like some abduction movie. And like we didn't realize what was going on, and then like I'm up doing my thing, and I look over and like it's a whole Amber Alert thing going on. It's serious. So I'm like, yo, hey, let's cut this off. Let's stop. Because I started to like hear too much. I'm like, yo, nah, I can't. I'm good.
I can't get jiggy with this
Yeah,
shit,
and
baby.
then there was another time. It was like this crime documentary, but like it got real gruesome. Like This wasn't just like, oh, they killed like somebody out of revenge. Like, no, like this was like some real fucked up person. I don't remember who it was. This is years and years ago. But I was like, yo, please, I'm gonna get a little uncomfortable about this motherfucker. I was too far from where I lived at to be watching some shit like that where I was.
Now everybody don't speak at once. We still need some stories.
Huh?
We still need some stories from people.
What's the stories? What we talking about?
The weirdest thing the weirdest show, movie, whatever music y'all ever had sex to.
The music is pretty consistent. You said something. I don't know. But go ahead.
No, you said no. I don't think I have. That's what you said, right?
I don't even remember what was on the TV.
That's
what I
what you
was
said. Yeah, I don't remember.
But it probably was some Tekken or some shit in the background. Some video games.
Nah, I don't like when they have like too much like shooting in the background. I'll be like, okay, this is too much. Like when it's like excessive. When it's
What kind of movies are you watching?
It's more like TV shows.
You know, some movies go a little overboard with the shooting, though.
Yeah,
They
they're
do
trying to
like
make it
an
extra.
action movie.
They're trying to make it extra exciting.
Like a war movie. And you can't fuck nobody to like
Oh,
one of the
yeah.
Vietnam movies or something.
yeah, you
It's
can't.
just-
Why not?
That's
Shit.
especially like the really.
I done got one off to Full Metal Jacket.
I must say,
You ever want the Full Metal Jacket?
I had-
It's, like,
Fury
really,
running
I'm
in the
talking about,
background.
Like, really gruesome shit though.
Full Metal Jacket is fucking crazy, nigga.
What is it?
You got and like you started early or you waited towards halfway through?
Nah.
Oh, yeah.
Because them first like 20,
Yeah.
30 minutes of Full Metal Jacket is fucked up.
The way it happened is she fell asleep and I decided to watch Full Metal Jacket and she woke up horny and I was just like, all right, 30.
Oh, okay. Because about halfway through Full Metal Jacket is all right, whatever. That first like 20 minutes is a horror movie.
It's crazy, yeah.
That shit get fucked up.
She get rich.
I was
Nah,
like,
she
Full Metal
woke up
Jacket.
immediately, like as soon as I put it on.
I'm weak.
She woke up
She said,
immediately.
"Oh, you
I
about
had sex
to."
at House of Cards one time.
She said, "Oh, you're
House
about to
of
get your
Cards would be a
attention
little
off
weird.
of me."
House of
I don't
Cards.
think
But I was
so.
watching it, and then Shorty came over, and I was like, I'm low key gunky. Wow, I know what you came over here for, but this shit getting hella good. I was in the first season still.
Oh, yeah.
So I got
you
that.
was
I finished that
definitely
episode.
good shit,
Then
yeah.
I waited after, and I kept it running. But yeah,
I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, man, brother, man, you might have to go get a new cup.
A new cup.
anybody?
I'm good for right now.
Alcohol,
Thank you, though.
alcohol. Okay, cool.
I'm good. I'm a little liquored up. I had a drink earlier.
I know you looking up.
I
You done
slept-
doubled up on like everything you just said. I'm good. I had
Beat the. That's all, folks.
Oh man, well, hey, welcome to the Truly About Nothing podcast. Well, podcast about nothing is a podcast about
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? I know y'all. We kind of been talking. We're gonna do that a lot more often, man. Y'all joining in with us, man. Welcome to the couch. Welcome to the seat, man. Welcome to the room. We do this shit. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy turkey, ham, greens, beans, tomatoes, ham, hog, maw, all that shit.
I don't want to
Potatoes
hear
and
that
everything.
shit this year. I swear.
Why
You know
not?
it's somebody
Don't
gonna
want
post
to,
it. You
man.
know they gonna
That
post
We
it.
gotta
person.
retire that shit.
It is dying down though.
Yeah, we gotta retire that
many-
shit.
how
That
many-
shit's done.
How long ago was that?
That's like
Years.
2012, man. That shit gotta be
2012?
done.
10 years ago.
I feel like when they
2012?
got popular, it was like 2015, 16.
Damn near 10 years ago.
The video quality is
okay.
old, you can tell, but
Yeah,
I
you
think
can
when it
definitely
blew
tell
up for us, that was that post Vine or during Vine?
That was definitely during Vine.
That was
Yeah.
during Vine.
Yeah, that was
when
like
it blew up.
Vine's prime. Like that's like the peak of Vine.
Yeah, that was right before.
So yeah, I'm
TikTok
thinking
and
13,
everything,
14.
yep.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Probably
13, 14.
okay. That
It was right
feels
before
right.
TikTok.
That's like one of their biggest videos. No, I'm just tired of it.
Because then old
man.
boy made that remix to it.
I know, gave it more life, and it's just like fuck.
Maybe the remix came later. Or the remix was around that time too.
I
It
think
was
the-
cool at first.
I think
man.
the remix came later. I had a remix.
It was good. I mean, that shit was dope. We was young.
I don't
so
think I ever
it
heard
was
the
all-
remix.
That shit was never dope.
You've heard the
You never
remix.
fuck with it?
I probably just.
It was
I always
The remix-
fuck with like the actual video of her singing it.
The remix is probably the version you're thinking of.
Remix, God.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
potatoes, tomatoes.
Like if you hear that multiple times, then yeah,
Yeah.
because it's only just a 6-second video of her name and everything. The remix is the way longer.
Yo, name.
Okay.
Yo, name.
Yeah, they literally chop it up.
Yo,
put it
name.
Nigga, this has been the truly.
Yeah, this is that church.
Yeah, she was preaching about
I
something.
bet money she cooked the shit out of whatever she made though.
I know you see the arm.
What nigga she made that
I
shit?
saw that
She
shit
wasn't playing.
jiggling through the blaze. I said, "Ooh,
You know what? As somebody
grab
who
my
ain't,
mom."
who ain't grow up super, that was funny shit. Somebody who ain't grow up super religious motherfuckers can cook, man. People who go to that church, there's a reason they go to that church too, man. They bring that food out.
Lord bless the food.
Lord bless the food.
You better
Lord
pray over this.
bless the hands that prepared the food for this evening.
You know
and
what I'm
let
saying?
let it be nutritious to our body.
Oh, yeah,
Amen.
you started falling right back into it, huh? Your
Yeah.
ass grew up in church.
I'm
for sure.
excited.
She fell right into it. Lord
excited.
Jesus. Whew.
I'm
Dear
excited
Heavenly
for this food.
Father,
Heavenly.
the Most High, the One above, the King of Kings,
The
the
King
Lord
of-
of Lords. We are here to eat these hog maws and
Talk to him, go.
and these chitlins.
Pastor Goose.
Some turkey that gobble and some ham that squabble. Some cornbread dressing.
Mm-hmm.
Some green beans.
And you can't forget about the mac and cheese.
And I heard Sister Gloria made that sweet pumpkin pie. Thank you, Jesus. We going to hell, man.
Before y'all go get y'all place, pass out the ties.
Okay.
Need that off the strength.
Need them offerings.
Need that
them
off
offerings.
the. Need that off the strength of the
Y'all are
Lord.
thankful for the food. I am thankful for the offerings. Niggas really let $1 million pastor named Creflo Dollar be a pastor.
How is he not in jail?
Nigga name was Creflo Dollar, Pastor Dollar.
Or you know what? Peter Popoff.
Oh,
How is this nigga? This nigga is on BET. Swear to God.
You stay up too late?
1:30. When Martin is on, he'll come up there and he'll show all these fucking black people.
Oh, he's still doing it on these?
Yes, all
Oh,
these
shit, I
fucking
thought
black
so.
people sitting there
probably
saying,
haven't
I
seen it.
ordered some of the miracle water and I sprinkled it over my life and Lord, I got blessed with a 6-figure job.
Still
Man.
getting that shit off.
I don't
Get the
know.
fuck out of
I
here.
need to tap back in that BT job.
Not in that blazer.
I don't know how they get it off, bro. I don't.
Not in that dress, man.
It's funny because that's some shit like, yeah, you stay up too late, BET at like 3, 4 in the morning, or if you just, you somewhere Sunday morning pop up, it's still real early though, all of a sudden it's like, that ain't even BET no more. This shit is GET, Gospel Entertainment Television. And I'm not, again, I've said this before in the past, I'm not anti-religious, I'm just not super religious, so like, I cut that out, I'm cool, bro.
That nigga
Like,
Kearney Thompson used to wake your ass up out of sleep. You catch one of his commercials and God! It's like, oh my goodness.
yo, you just open your eyes up slow, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that shit used to suck.
Nick at night hit you with the real obscure shows after a certain while. Adult Swim too.
Yeah.
You stay up too late on Adult Swim, you don't know what the fuck
You
you
might
watching.
watch some porn. Huh?
You know what I'm saying? It's
Like, why is this
wait
French
a
fry fucking
minute.
his burger right now? What's going on? What's happening on Cartoon Network?
What's that
Shit
shit?
used
Robot
to get
Chicken?
Wicked.
Some
Robot
weird
Chicken.
shit, yeah.
I was just rewatching some disrespectful clips of Robot Chicken. I forgot. 'Cause I used to watch this shit all the
Robot
time.
Chicken was
You watch
That
Robot
shit.
Chicken and be like, fucking Mr. Potato Head is trans? What the fuck is going on?
Bro, that shit, all type of shit.
nah.
I just seen one with Tiger Woods where that nigga was like golfing and that nigga forgot to wear the hat. Them Nike niggas trying to brand that nigga with the Nike symbol. That nigga woke up out of his dream and his wife was like, you with the blonde wife and besides, you're not even really black anyway. You're mostly Asian. He was like, oh yeah, that's right. That nigga started fucking. I'm like, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stop watching this. That's enough reminiscing on Robot Chicken for me.
Man.
I'm good. I was like, yo, that's wild.
Nah, I used to watch Robot Chicken.
Same. I had that shit on my
wait-
PSP.
I used to wait till that hoe came on.
We could tell.
Well, what you mean? What you mean? By
Walk,
that?
walk,
Hey,
walk. She almost
hey,
sung the song.
my
Walk, walk, walk. Walk, walk, walk.
my
Walk, walk, walk.
See, I used to watch Robot Chicken, Celebrity Deathmatch. I used to watch
I
all
used
that
to
shit.
love Celebrity Deathmatch. That was my
I never seen
shit.
that.
Yeah, I'm about to
That was on MTV. That was my
Okay.
shit.
Nah, I never seen that.
I used to watch that shit all the time. Nigga, I love when that shit came on.
Was that like a
Remember
reality?
Bow Wow for Romeo?
Was that like a reality?
No, it was like
No,
it was like claymation,
Okay.
but it was fucking hilarious.
Okay.
It was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
They
At
had
least for
people
the
that-
time.
I
It's
might
probably
have
not
just seen it
funny
on
now,
YouTube.
but-
I ain't never seen it on.
You never seen it on TV?
I ain't never seen it on TV.
Oh, that shit used to be crazy on TV.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
because
weird.
anybody who like claimed they had a problem with somebody or was rumored to have a problem with somebody, they'll just have them
Any
fight.
celebrity beef, they'd had a
Yeah,
fight.
they'll just have them fight.
And like arrest niggas be doing ladder matches and shit, death matches for real. That shit was crazy. That shit used to be so funny to me though. All that shit like
figure, I
Spike
figure.
TV back in the day, certain other shit. It's probably not that funny now, but back then I thought that shit was lit.
No, 1,000 Ways to Die was fucking
On
hilarious.
AMC?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
that's-
Spike
No, that's
TV.
Spike
Oh,
TV.
That
Okay,
shit
okay.
freaked me out. That scene with the elevator, I'll never forget it. Now
I
I'm
probably
quick-
know it. I had to see
I'm
that
quick
one. Again.
exiting it.
The one, it's two I remember distinctly. More than two, but it's two that come to mind right now. When a nigga fucked the electrocuted cow heart.
Cow heart?
Yes, it was like a cow or a horse heart, and he had it, and the nigga was fucking it, and he had like jumper cables hooked up to it,
Keep that shit beating.
and then the
You
facts,
stop.
and then he upped the
What he
voltage,
You
and then he upped the voltage on that motherfucker and killed himself. It It was another one where a dude pissed in like the rainforest.
That's not what he was doing.
And some crawl, like he was inside some
Oh,
water.
no. The one I remember is when the nigga was swimming in like the lake, and something crawled up.
I thought it was because he peed though.
Yeah.
No. That was one about the rainforest. I remember that one. But then there was another one, and it was because he peed. Yeah. Both was because he peed.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because
Maybe I thought it
that's
was in the
not an
rainforest.
entryway.
Right.
It's not an entry.
Right.
The one I distinctly remember is when the niggas was over there trying to bomb something, and then they forgot it was daylight savings time, and they had set the time wrong, and them niggas blew up.
Hey, nigga, that is hilarious.
That's a funny.
No, that's
way to
fucking
die.
hilarious. Black people? Probably. I ain't gonna lie, probably.
The most
Niggas is the worst with time.
One of the more fucked up ones I seen was when I think a girl was getting freaky with like a cucumber, and she stepped on like a shovel in her garden, and it hit the cucumber like in her throat.
Oh, in her throat, she could. Yeah.
I was like, yo, like.
Damn, we lost a good one that day.
Hell is hot, Goose.
Whoo!
Hell is
I'll
very
get used
hot.
to it. I'll get used to it.
She was wilding. She was tweaking. But yeah,
But in
that
the
show
garden,
was
though,
crazy.
she like just freshly
R.I.P.
picked
to
that
that soldier right
I think
there.
I think she pulled the cucumber from her garden. I think she had like a garden, if I remember correctly. And like, yeah, she like, again, some real cartoon shit. Just like stepped on like a shovel, some shit. Boom.
Nah, that was like a real goofy one time when I watched it, when the motherfucker was like taking a shit and the toilet fucking fell on him from the airplane.
Oh yeah.
A toilet fell on him from the airplane. He was just taking a
What?
shit, and the toilet fell on him from an airplane.
Like in his house?
Yeah, killed him. Yeah,
Yeah, we close to an airport,
splattered,
I
too.
think there was one where a nigga was sitting on the toilet, and I guess they must have had the plumbing or something like that fucked up, and instead of just flushing the water, it had sucked a whole bunch of air out and took all that nigga intestines.
Yeah, I remember
I
that
feel
one.
like I know which one you're talking about. It had something like that on Final Destination, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the nigga was in the pool. That's one of the worst ways. You drowning and getting your gut sucked out at the same time has to be
That's
horrific.
disgusting.
Final Destination is. Now that's some scary shit.
I still
Final
don't
Destination
drive behind
is
cars.
I don't drive behind
trucks,
certain
trees.
trucks. I
Oh,
don't.
that log
I
situation?
do not
I
fuck with
believe
roller
that.
coasters at all. That ruined roller coasters. I was already
That shit
iffy
ruined
about
roller coasters for a long time for me.
That shit still.
And
ruined
all
roller
it took for me to not get over roller coasters was a group of hoes saying, "Hey, come ride this roller coaster."
Oh, I
with me."
mean,
It was
yeah.
like, oh shit. Yeah.
I still ain't got over it fully though.
Alright.
Cause one, I'm not a little nigga, and at the rodeo in Houston, if you look on a certain day, cause this early, this late winter, early spring, you pull up to that motherfucker and you see that wind going, you see that machinery
tower,
move a little bit. I'm just like,
But I'm good.
nah.
You hear that metal squeaking against each other?
Yeah, I'm like, nah.
I think the only ride I ever got like that on was the one called the Slingshot, and then like the pirate
You
ship.
did
joint.
the slingshot?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
You was
then
a bold
Then the pirate
nigga.
ship shit where it be like flipping
Oh,
out,
yeah.
like go almost all the way up.
Yeah.
and down. Yeah.
That pirate shit.
Oh, it's like the spinny, like,
Yeah.
and you,
Mhm.
boy, that, it's
But-
a lot of people in there.
On the pirate ship?
Quite a few, and then they got some other one where
I know
like
what
you
you're
just
talking
going up and then they just drop you.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Yeah.
Oh,
that.
I like the drop.
Now, cause sometimes you be, I don't
I've
even
never
know
done
if
the drop.
I don't know
I've
if
never
the
done
thing
the
gonna
drop.
be clipping in or not. That's
Nigga,
what
I'll
I'm
hold
scared
on
of.
tight.
The last time a couple years ago, a little quick story time, with my ex, we go to, which she might be on here next week. We go to, what's that shit? SeaWorld in San Antonio. Oh, no, Six Flags, I'm tripping. Six Flags in
That
San
nigga was on
Antonio.
Superman or the Batman.
Nigga. So I ride the first ride. She knows I'm not really in the rides, but she is. And we got other people in there. And I ain't gonna lie, I think I was like the only dude. So I'm with my girl at the time and my homegirl. So it was like, shit. All right, man. I guess I'll get on something. My stupid, dumb black ass. So I already.
That's what you are. That's what you
You
are.
know what I'm saying? I already don't like rides that much. I get on the first ride, though, eyes closed the whole time, but it was nice. I'm like, damn, you know what? Maybe I was being a bitch all these years. Final Destination, that's just a movie. I got scared at the rodeo one time after that. Maybe I was just tripping. This ride shit, I mean, that bitch breezy, but I kept my eyes closed. I'm like, you know what? This wasn't that bad. I'm like, you know what? Let's go on all the rides. I'm good. I think I got over it. Worst decision I made that year. Easily the worst decision I made that year. We got on something called the Iron Rattler.
Oh, that's one of my favorite ones.
When the last time you went on it?
2012.
That's why I asked, because me and you are both a lot bigger than we were in 2012. And I was probably even bigger in 2021. Maybe than I am now, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not. Either way, I was big. So I'm in the shit, and they actually strapped on. And I'm like, hey,
I don't think I'm strapped.
I don't think I'm strapped in. Like, because the thing about that first ride was it was over the shoulder joint. So I'm comfortable. Like, okay, cool. I'm good with that. This shit was that thing, and then it's it's the rattle. You're supposed to rattle. It's supposed to supposed to get fake thrown off that bitch. Well, when it goes all the way up, it has this precipitous ass drop, right?
What a word.
It scared the fucking shit out of me because I'm getting scared thinking about it. I jerked up and I then stood all the way up in this fucking seat. And I couldn't, at that point I had to open my eyes like, yo, nigga. When I say it was almost shit all over that part, oh my God. Then after that, I was so mad. I'm like, she was like, you know what? Probably should have wrote that first. Like, you fucking think? You think? My heart was beating and shit. I made it off.
Nah, because if you wrote that one first, you wouldn't have wrote the other ones.
Yeah.
Now, one of the scariest rides I've ever ridden was the Bullet at Kima.
I never got to ride
I
though.
love that ride.
It was fun.
But what? That shit was scary than a motherfucker, boy.
It ain't that bad.
Okay.
You like the drop, so your opinion is null and void on what's scary.
Nah. She probably not paying attention to the scary part.
That shit was
when you
fast
start
as
hitting them curves and you feel that fucking wood shaking, and it's just like, oh, I'm about to die.
That's why I never rode it.
Last one on this bitch.
Yeah, that's why I never rode it. At Kima, though, they got that one like little swing that kind of go over the water a little bit.
I'm about to say, yeah, that's one of my favorite rides.
That shit was peaceful, but it scared the fuck out of me. I kept
That's the
thinking,
one
like,
that be swinging,
if I,
right?
yeah, I was like,
yeah,
if I fall in
I'm
this
thinking,
water,
my shit could just snap and it'd just be me dead. I'm
if I
okay.
fall in this water, I'm not swimming out. Like, I'm not.
I'm okay with dying with everybody else. Don't just let it be me.
If I go too deep in this water, like I'm not gonna like.
There's only been
I know
one.
that's my biggest thing too. Like,
There's
don't
only
let.
been.
Man,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. Nah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was about to be a bitch. Go ahead.
I was gonna be a bitch too. Go ahead.
Swing on it.
This the bitch ass.
This is the same circle right now. Yeah, this is
No, I was about
this
to
is
say,
the same
the
circle right
only
now.
ride that I didn't like, that like terrified me, was the one that like you sitting inside of like this little roller coaster thing, and it's like a disc that goes side to side, and like you just speed up, you keep speeding up while it's moving around and shit like that.
You talking about the one that goes like this,
Mm-hmm.
and
And
it's
then
spinning?
it's just in a
It's
circle.
like an alien ride, and then you're sitting back.
When
and
you
it-
stuck
and
to
you
it?
go, you go up. That shit's so
Well, like you
crazy.
like the.
Oh
you
no,
like
no,
stuck to
not
the
that
wall?
one. That one, I'm cool with
Oh.
that one.
No, not like the gravity ride.
Oh, I
But
like
yeah,
the
I'm
gravity
about
one.
to
I
say,
don't
the
gotta
one
look.
that keep going and going and going, and they got this one nigga that be over in the middle of it.
I'm glad she saved it because I'm thinking, nigga, you scared of the teacups?
Nah,
I was
it's
confused for a second.
almost like the teacup,
I figured.
but like
then she
it's
saved
just going faster and faster and faster. Then they stop you like quick. So like how Steve was saying, you don't know if you like really strapped in. So I was on there and I flew forward. I thought I was gonna fly out of it because then it stops and then it starts bringing you backwards at the same speed.
I know. Okay. I know what you're talking about.
No, you know what ride is scary? That fucking Viking ride, the little boat ride that's at Kima, where it swings like a pendulum.
That's the one I was
Oh,
talking
that
about
was
earlier. I
crazy.
like that
He
one.
said
Oh, you talking about that
He
one?
said the pirate ship, but yeah, same.
Okay, yeah. You know, that shit is crazy.
I think they
Because
had
when it
that
gets
one
to
at
its peak and you sit at the back, you gotta sit at the back. Don't sit in the
Yeah.
middle like a bitch
Like a
ass
bitch,
nigga.
yeah.
You gotta sit in the back. Because when it gets at its peak, you can feel your
Breathing
whole,
here.
you can feel all the
Looking down.
gravity pulling you
you
out
down,
the
yup.
seat. So you really gotta hold the fuck on.
I will shit everywhere in Kenya. I swear to God. They got the rodeo has it. A few places have it that ride. No, SeaWorld got a ride that's similar to the ship where like they trick you because they bring you up, and you go up norms. Okay, a lot of people in the ship, and then they turn you.
Oh,
Then
they turning while they spinning, yo.
No. They bring you up slowly. They
Oh,
get
really?
you to the peak, turn you, and they shoot you down. And it's like a little roof, like a wall, and you think you're gonna hit that bitch, but you don't. Like, but it looked like you about to get decapitated. Like that shit was crazy.
Oh, I don't like
There's
that
a,
ride.
there was a ride at Six Flags. I forgot what it was called. It was like a green ride. But you go through the whole roller coaster, and it's a cool experience. A lot of dips, loops, and shit like that. But when you think it's done, and they pull you back into the station, they back your ass back out, and you go backwards on that bitch. And it's just like, oh, this is one of the ones.
They have a ride like that at Disney. You literally go all the way forward, and you go all the way back, and I'm just like,
Look who's been in
Which
Disney.
one, Orlando or California?
We broke, baby. We ain't been to Disney.
Which one, Atlanta? Oh, she went to the big one.
She went to the big Disney.
it's because it's with the dance.
The big Walter.
Yes.
The
It's
big
with
Walter is crazy.
I went on that. I went on the rock and roller coaster at the music park, whatever it is. Anyways, you went upside down twice in the dark.
Oh, fuck.
And you didn't even.
Oh,
feel
in the
that.
dark?
You didn't feel that hoe, and they only told you at the end of the ride too. And it's like, damn, I didn't even feel it.
My
Yes.
biggest issue is being able to see it. Like,
yeah. You do want
when I got on the Superman, it was annoying at that. But at that point, that was the end of the night. I was done. But when I close my eyes, like I'm cool. Like
Yeah, because
I'm not really thinking about it. I'm more so like, all right, I can just because I can take the motion. It's when I look at it and I'm like, nah, I can't do that. But if I
Looking
just
is the
roll,
best
I'm
part.
good. Huh?
Looking is the best part. Looking and putting your hands up. That's it.
You're not really a bitch ass nigga like me, bro. Like you're not as scared of this shit like you should be, my nigga. I thought you was on my side. You clearly too invested in this roller coaster shit.
No, bad.
I know. I'm low key an adrenaline junkie.
I just feel like, man, and I am in certain ways, just not in roller coasters. Like,
Nah, they had this one ride at Disney as well. It was like 11 floors, and you never know what floor you're dropping from. So they'll take you all the way to the 11th floor, and you'll drop to the 2nd floor. And it might be from the 6th to the 3rd, and then back and forth. It's just, you never know. And there was this girl in a wheelchair, and she's like, I want to go again. And in my head, I was like, fuck you.
Damn, fuck the girl in the wheelchair.
I was like, fuck you, because I was
Damn, baby.
scared.
Fuck
She
you,
was
Hot
so
Wheels.
brave.
because she kind of knows she can't feel it.
Damn. That's more
Why
offensive
did
than
you
my joke.
go there?
That's why you
Offensive
said
than my
fuck
joke. I
it.
tried to get one off.
That's
just
why she
then.
said fuck
Why?
it.
But y'all,
That was a low blow.
y'all like that one at Splash Town where like you go down the slide,
Shut the fuck up, dog.
where you go down the slide and it's just like a really big ass dip.
What you mean?
Like, I think it's
You talking about like the straight shot dip?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, what the fuck did they call
Oh,
it?
the
Texas
blue
something?
slide thing?
yeah, the blue.
Yeah.
I did that at Six Flags.
I be scared of nigga gonna slide out that motherfucker.
Nigga,
I did that once. I did not enjoy it.
I did it a few times though, but I just felt like I was gonna slide off that motherfucker.
my stupid big black ass. I get on that motherfucker, right? And they tell you like, yo, stay
Yeah, keep your body.
stay on that bitch. It took so long because it felt like it was barely water at the top. So they pushed me, and I'm like,
Jeez.
damn, man, I'm just like barely cruising. So I'm like, yo, the anticipation's killing me. I'm like, hey, nigga, I shit you not. As soon as I go, I'm flying out that bitch. I'm like, oh shit. I almost cried. nigga.
Because you do lift off that motherfucker when you
Nigga.
first go over. So I'm like, all right, bro.
My problem
I'm
was
surprised there's not more injuries.
I
on
knew
that.
I knew something like that was gonna happen, so I wasn't too worried about it. My problem was like I couldn't even tell people how much I enjoyed it after I hit the main water, cause I'm fucking choking.
Oh, you got
Yeah,
my
I'm
dumb
fucking
ass.
choking. I get up.
Yeah,
Did you enjoy it? Give me a second.
I was sick after that shit because that water went straight up my nose.
Yeah.
That shit got me immediately. And I hear my agent about like, you're supposed to. And I ain't hear shit after that. I was like, yeah, I'm fucked. I got caught. What's another one? But I like water parks though. Water park rides don't really scare me that much.
I don't like
Outside
water
that slide.
parks.
I fuck with water parks.
Yeah, water park, and I'm not even the
don't
greatest
fuck with
swimmer, but water park rides
I don't
don't
fuck with
really
water parks
intimidate.
like that either.
I don't like amusement parks. Like
You take me to a water park, all I'm gonna do is chill in the lazy river or the wave
I
pool.
just
Lazy
think
River,
water
the
parks-
wave pool's fun.
Water parks got room for me in
vibe.
2015.
Yeah, but I don't want to pay
I
$65
said water parks
for
got
a
room for
job.
me in 2015.
Yeah.
We went to what
Wait,
was that?
what was
Senior
the
trip?
trip on?
Hold on. What's going on?
He said water parks got room for him when we went to the senior trip. I know you ain't go. You thought you was too cool for it.
Too cool for it.
Bitch ass nigga. We had a ball though.
No, I think they just renovated the park or something like that.
Yeah,
So,
it should have
like-
been just y'all.
So
It was us in like another school.
I was
So
in
we
the
had,
lazy
a little
river,
slight
and I guess
war.
Oh,
the
y'all
lazy
lucky we ain't come. We'd have been fighting at another school.
We had like a little mini war with them, but it wasn't like nothing crazy.
Oh no, we'd have made it crazy.
I'm about
Shit,
to
it
say,
was lit already.
I guess they didn't finish the pool how they was supposed to. So like the lazy river, so I had sliced the bottom of my foot open.
Oh, I do not remember that.
I sliced the bottom of my foot open.
You got some bread for it?
Hell no.
Hell no, they are not liable
Yeah,
for
they
your
ain't,
injury.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's what.
Where's your
that
water shoes?
wave-
They would have told that nigga. I
water
remember
shoes?
seeing you there. I don't remember that happening though. I know I was around. I was around.
I had fun
Renzo.
over there, but I did have fun over there.
Oh man, I'm in that bitch having.
I went to
blast.
Slitterbone with like with the band,
Mm-hmm.
and their lazy river is amazing. They probably have the
In
best
Galveston?
lazy river.
You talking about the one in Galveston, right?
I think so.
My only issue with our senior
Where's the
field
other
trip.
Slitterbone?
There's one in I think it's Corpus, and there's one, yeah, like in between. New Braunfels, I
we
think.
definitely went to the San Antonio
Oh,
one.
the ground food, yeah.
Yeah, New Braunfels.
We
something
definitely
like
went to the one out there. We did not go towards Galveston.
that. Okay, so New Braunfels then, yeah.
I definitely smacked the seagull when I was over there.
Smack the what?
Next time you hit my cousin, nigga, it's up between us, nigga. It's up.
Nah, man, bitch ass niggas over there trying to eat my food.
Hey, that's
type
hey.
shit.
He
Oh,
ain't
they
tell me
bold.
nothing. He
He
ain't
was
tell
in
me
that
nothing.
nigga habitat, really.
He ain't tell me nothing.
Nah,
They
man, that's the
bold.
water park. You
Hey,
just stay
look,
over there by the water.
Hey, look, he ain't tell me nothing. You know
He
what I'm
didn't
saying?
tell me you would have made that boss call.
Of course. Hey, I had to look up what a goose sounded like so I could do that.
They would have been. They would have been some seared birds on the grill.
You done fucked up.
Damn, dog, what you
Seared?
Right,
Seared.
Crazy.
Get a little crisp on that.
Only thing before we move on, I don't like about our senior trip specifically is the classes before us and after us. All of them got to go to Six Flags. The class that they said was going to be the hot shit like 5 years prior, I remember because when I moved out here, 2015 was supposed to be like a really big deal. And them niggas treated us like shit. We put on for that school. We made that school popping. We did all that shit.
We changed everything around this.
They gave us the worst everything.
Damn.
The senior breakfast was cold.
We the reason they getting a new school. If you want to talk about
Yeah,
it,
we
can talk about
they
it.
got a whole new arena built off the backs of what 15 did.
Yeah, we the reason they getting a new school.
A stadium, I should say.
Don't they got a whole new building for the first?
And there's a fucking ninth grade center in the back behind that
building a
bitch.
whole new location.
And they're building a whole new school.
Really?
Yes. They're building a whole new location.
Yeah, they gonna move from that spot.
crazy.
So the ninth grade center gonna stay over there, I think, but then they gonna tear OG
I
Spring
think they're
down.
gonna make that like the IC school or something.
I
Like
still
that.
think that's weird though, separating the freshmen from everybody else.
Aldine does that, and I don't know why. I don't like that either. I'm glad I went to high school where I was
Well, at
around
the time,
all
yeah.
of them. Yeah, I would have never
classmate.
wanted to be separate like that.
Yeah.
That's weird. It's definitely weird.
All right, man. Let's get into some of this shit.
All right, now we've been waiting. We've been trying to prolong it. I'm about to get real biased in this motherfucker.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. This
Trying
nigga-
my hardest not to do it. I've been trying to talk about everything else in parlay. Kendrick Lamar is the GOAT. That nigga's the GOAT. I'm pouring Captain Crunch on you, GOAT. I swear to God, man, he's a fucking legend, man. He's the one, bro.
Captain Crunch.
No,
Yeah, cartoon and cereal. He like Captain Crunch. He was you don't understand Kendrick. Stay in your motherfucking place. Yo, non-GOAT fandom, nigga.
My fault, man. You caught me in Dreamville.
Yeah, nigga. Wake up, nigga. Wake up, nigga.
My fault, gang. My fault, gang.
Kendrick is here, nigga. Man, hey, that GNX album is crazy. That surprise drop was crazy. I was not expecting that shit. I seen the trailer. I'm like, okay, cool. This nigga teasing a song. Nope, whole fucking album. And that song not on the album, so I do think he got a double album coming. He dropped the Squabble Up video. The whole fucking video was full of references to double albums.
I don't think he puts that song on the album.
The GNX. No, I think he puts on the next album.
I don't think he puts Not Like Us on any of the albums.
The way he just put Squabble Up on this one. Oh, I said.
Well,
no, wait. I
Squabble
said
Up
not like
is
us.
teaser. Yeah.
I said GNX.
Okay, I'm thinking Not Like Us.
No, I said GNX.
I know, but you said a double album's coming.
Yeah.
So
He
I,
gonna
was,
put,
I was thinking you said that because Not Like Us was.
no. I don't think he put Not Like Us on the album.
Yeah, he's not putting that shit on the album.
Yeah, no. No, I'm talking about the GNX song that he previewed is not on the GNX album. It was just like the promo for the album. That song that he previewed, I think is gonna be on the next album. Because he previewed a song that isn't on this new album at all.
Okay, I didn't see the.
Was it a snippet or was it?
Yeah, it was like a
preview?
snippet.
So
Okay.
when he said preview, I thought he was talking about what he did with Squabble Up on the Not Like Us video.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was asking.
That's what he did.
Yeah, that's what I thought you was talking about.
Yeah, he previewed. He dropped
I
Squabble
was
Up. Cool.
confused.
I'm
He did
confused
another,
still.
but right before the album dropped, he posted on Twitter, social media, YouTube, everything. It was a trailer, like a minute and some change.
Okay, so that's the one we didn't see.
Yeah, it was like a trailer he dropped with the car in the background, and it was called GNX. And he posted it, and it had like him like singing a little bit, and then he starts rapping, and then the beat dropped. He started going crazy, and it stops. And I'm like, oh shit, and that's what I seen first. Then I'm like, everybody started like the room started going. You got an album? What? I go to Apple Music. My Apple Music was fucking up for a minute, and I just paid that bill. Apple stopped playing with me. But yeah, then we get the album. I get to the album. There's a song titled GNX, but it's not the song that was from the snippet. So he dropped a whole new snippet before the album dropped, and I think that's gonna be on his next album.
Which, side note, might be my least favorite track from that album.
Yeah, I don't really care for it. That's the one that he got some of the features on there, huh?
Yeah,
They do good.
That's
They
one of
do
the songs.
good.
That's one of those songs where it's just like I could listen to it if I feel like it, but
Yeah, I don't need
I'll
that
skip over it because
That's the
I know
one
it's
I
coming
don't
next.
need.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
That's the only out of all that album, GNX is the one song I don't. Now, if it would have been the GNX from that snippet, I would have been thinking about this a little differently. But besides the point, man, I mean, he has amazing samples on there. Luther Vandross sample, he rapping his ass off. An SWV sample, that's probably my favorite sample.
It's a phenomenal. It's a phenomenal.
phenomenal project,
It's a
and
phenomenal
it's only 12 songs.
44
I've said it on
minutes.
here plenty of times how much I really like albums that are around that 12, 13 song range. Yeah.
Have y'all heard it?
Yeah.
Hell
It's
yeah.
good.
Just snippets.
It's damn good. It's really
Shout out
And
to
people
the
that was
West
making like
Coast.
their
Shout
little
out to the
videos.
West Coast,
about 'em.
man. Shout out to the West Coast, man. Then it's so West Coast, but I grew up on West Coast and Southern music, so for me, I'm cool. I have seen some East Coast people say like they like it, but it's so West Coast that it's not for them, and that's cool. Fuck them niggas. It's Dot over here, nigga. King Kunta.
Oh God,
You
it
know what I'm
really
saying?
is for the West though. I think it's a different feeling when you from out there, you live out there. It's,
Yeah, I could imagine. I mean, somebody putting on at that level, winning the beef the way he did, then putting on people from LA, from the Bay.
Yep.
Actually putting on people like people that some people know of, some people don't. That's how you're supposed to do it, man. I mean, I think he's having like one of the best years I don't think. He's having one of the best years in rap history. For any rapper. He's having one of the best years in artist history. Like this year, with every announcement that's come and the way things are going, it's on the level of like a peak Mike year, a peak M or J or even Drake. But whatever peak artist year you can think of, a peak Taylor Swift year, whatever you want to say, it's up there in that realm. This shit is insane. I told you.
Nah, I'm a firm believer that something's better's coming.
For him?
Yes, something better is coming from Kendrick
Oh,
Lamar.
I thought you said something bad.
No, something better. Something better is coming from K-Dot. He's not done.
Nah.
He's not close to being done.
And one of the videos I watched that's like decoding the Squabble Up video, they kind of allude to like December 12th or 14th.
Was it one of those breakdown videos?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Look,
Bro,
he's
they
not
always
done.
do that.
Look, I can get. I put my daughter on this. He is not.
I think
done.
everybody thinks. I think he knows we know he's not done. I just don't know when it happens.
You just getting started.
Again, that whole video, that's the Squabble Up, the
That's what I
video
think.
he
I
put
think
out.
he's just getting started.
Yeah, the
I don't
Squabble
even- I
Up
don't
video
even
has
think
so
the beat-
much in it.
I don't even think the beef was him trying to get started. The beef was just the beef. That is
No,
what
he
it
said
is.
he had to handle some business and he's gonna let
I
everybody
think
know who
I think he's just getting started. He's about to go on a run that we should really pay attention to. Cause 30 years down the line, we can sit there and be like, "Yo, you don't know what it felt like to be in this run."
We already
Witnessing
and
it.
we already got part of that with the beef.
We did.
There are people who
And that's just
there were
the
people
start
who
of
are
it.
not gonna really understand what it was like when Meet the Grams dropped right after Family Matters like that. And like even like, you know, and we about to talk about Drake in a little bit, but even to Drake's credit, like him just being in that beef was a big deal. And then his drops was crazy initially. We came on here and talked about it. Like people like it's one thing to hear it and like know about it, but it's gonna be a whole different thing to live it. It's like this is the biggest rap beef since Jay and Nas for sure, but it's bigger than Jay and Nas, like way bigger.
I think this is the biggest rap beef of all time.
for sure.
The only one comparable is Biggie and Pop.
Yeah. As much of a beef that was or wasn't, depending on
Yeah.
how you want to look at
It's
it.
only unfortunate with that one because while Hit 'Em Up is like known as like the diss song from that beef, there's no winner from that beef. Like there's no definitive winner. Even Jay and Nas, there was like
In fact,
people,
there's only a loser in that beef, and that's us, the culture.
yeah, we all lost.
We lost.
And then Jay and Nas, I was thinking about this a lot today. There's a lot of comparisons between the Jay and Nas thing. I'll probably get more into it when we talk about Drake. But even with that one, like there wasn't like a clear winner. I think at the time people said it was Nas, but like in hindsight, it's been one of those things where like it's real divisive, even amongst people that was like older at the time, because we was there, but we was young. Like I recall it all. I recall things happening, but I don't recall knowing about it like I knew about this Kendrick shit. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's amazing being a Kendrick fan. And being a Kendrick fan as long as I've been a Kendrick fan, as long as all of us have. Because I'm joking with you, but I know you fuck with Kendrick too. This shit is crazy. And I'll give a little shout out to Cole. While simultaneously Kendrick is being the go right now, Cole is dropping mixtapes on Apple Music that we love. And that's dope. And he's
Yeah,
talking
that is
about
Shit
it.
kinda
D.
got
Cole,
stepped
J.
on
Cole?
by the
They got
Kendrick
stepped
shit.
on
Yeah.
crazy. Which does make me think there could be something between Kendrick and Cole now.
I told you this, man. I told you this. Hey,
But-
man,
but-
Cole is not finished with this
But
nigga yet.
I don't know if Kendrick knew that Cole was doing that, and I know Cole probably didn't know if Kendrick was dropping that. So it might not be a stepped on thing right now.
Nah, Cole. Hey, man, Cole and Kendrick. That shit's not done yet. That's gonna be purely for sport when it happens.
Oh well, Cole would get
It's gonna
smoked.
be-
Cole wouldn't want to do that.
We'll see, motherfucker.
Cole can't compete.
We'll see, motherfucker.
I think Cole gracefully bows out and accepts his second or third place.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I don't think they gonna bar up each other.
I don't know. I think the way Tyler's stepping, Cole can't settle for third.
And only reason I think Cole will settle though is because he can't. Kendrick hasn't said anything direct enough to Cole yet.
Nah, not yet.
And
Not
for
yet.
it to actually be like right now, even me saying he stepped on this shit is speculation.
I like that because you said direct enough. Okay, I could agree with that. If you say he ain't said nothing
There's
direct,
some things that you could allude
I'd have been like,
to,
fuck all that.
But everything that's been said that could be alluded to Cole,
it wasn't
could be alluded
direct enough.
to other people.
Yeah, it wasn't direct enough.
It's too vague. It could be for anybody or just Drake again. So I don't know.
On top of the mixtapes though, Cole recently, I think he dropped like 2 like unreleased collabs with
Kendrick, yeah.
like, talking
The
about-
one that I heard, all of us have heard years ago, but it's finally like in high
Black
quality.
Friday?
Nah, the one before that is called like Temptation or something like that.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
The one they play like in a store
A
or
little
some
store,
shit.
yeah, they play that in
Nah,
the store.
the high quality version, yeah. Kendrick got him on the verse too. Kendrick got him.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
I've been saying that
biased,
for
bro.
years since they was
That's
showing
biased,
the
bro.
snippets.
It's
That's
not
biased,
biased.
bro.
And for the record, I love J. Cole. I really do. I really love J. Cole. Kendrick got him, man. I'm trying to think of other songs that were on together.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it because on the first 5 listens or 10 listens that I had, I don't think Kendrick got it.
That's Temptation.
Yeah.
I thought Kendrick got him on that one. I ain't gonna lie. I think Cole. It wasn't like Cole got washed. I don't think it was a wash, but I think Kendrick
Cole
got
didn't
him.
get washed.
I think Kendrick got him on that one though.
That was the type of shit niggas used to be arguing in the YouTube comments about.
Facts.
They
Facts.
had them snippets.
But so like even the arguments with Kendrick and Cole were always a lot more like friendly. Even like me and him, like we've argued about it, but like while he's more of a Cole guy and I'm more of a Kendrick guy, like we cool. Them Kendrick Drake conversations used to always be way more like dastardly.
Yeah, you couldn't talk to niggas about.
You couldn't. And I ain't gonna lie. As much as I fucked with Drake, there was a point when I didn't fuck with Drake that much. And so I was hella biased at one point. Now, I was definitely biased going into the beef, although I'm one of the more objective Kendrick fans I know.
And truth be told, man, if Drake is your favorite rapper, bro, I don't want to hear a rap opinion from you.
Not now. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Before, I was cool.
I don't think ever. I don't.
You think ever?
No.
Really?
Yeah, no, not
Like
you.
you
You
don't
could
really
like Drake, you could love Drake because we've always loved Drake. I love me some Drake, but for Drake to be your favorite brother, I don't want to hear nothing. You
I
say.
love them, dislike them, then love them again.
I don't want.
but
I don't care to hear your opinion.
Really?
Yeah,
think
I don't
you
care to hear
really?
your opinion. No,
Like we know, but he's one of the greatest rappers.
he is one of the greatest, but I don't care to hear your opinion if that's your favorite.
I'm about to shit on him, but for right now, he's one of the greatest. Like just for this part of the conversation, he is one of the. I can understand people having him that in that regard because lyrically, as much as there's rumors that he don't write it or whatever the case may be.
We don't went to bat many times saying
he's
how
he's
good
a better
Drake's
rapper
pen
than most
is.
people give him credit for. I think.
Yeah, but until he gives us one of them motherfucking albums, that feels like real hip hop.
You know what?
We ain't gonna. Nah.
Here's what I'm gonna piggyback off your point. Until he gives us one of those albums as he's matured, because he gave us one, but it was so long ago now that it's kind of just like, okay, we need another one. Like Nothing Was the Same was probably that album.
I thought you was talking about Comeback Season.
Oh no, damn, you went way back.
That was a real rappy album.
It is
from
a good
Drake.
album,
Yeah,
but-
that was a real rappy album.
Yeah, but
he was
I'm
rapping
just-
his ass
but
off on that project.
07.
That's what I thought you was talking about.
Nah, man, because I mean he was rapping a lot early and singing a lot early on too. But I think Nothing Was the Same as the last one where I think he gave us elite level rapping, like consistently throughout the album.
Nah, but that was like.
And that's 2012, 2013. He hasn't given us elite level rapping from like top to bottom on the project since.
You looking for like a full?
He can have his
project?
singing on there because that's what he does that. But
I don't know. He needs a Gangsta Grills.
he needs something elite, man.
Yeah. I need to hear drama on that shit next time.
Well-
if Drake drops something, I need to hear drama on that shit.
Well, here's why I'm gonna shit on him.
I don't think that shit would hit.
Yeah, here's why I'm gonna shit on him. Now I don't give a fuck what he do.
It's not about hitting the masses. To me, Drake battle is not hitting the masses. He needs to not worry about hitting the masses. He needs to get
That's what he's
us
doing.
back to understanding that his pen is vicious.
Here's the thing, though. He wants the masses.
He has the masses.
Nah, not right now. He doesn't actually.
Well, we are a
that's-
part of the masses, and
I
right
think
now he
that's-
don't have
I
us.
think
So
that's
you're
part
right.
of the problem. Like
Yeah,
he
you're right.
already okay. I had Kendrick winning. Most people, not just I. Most people have Kendrick winning, and Kendrick is being backed by, which is a slight hypocritical thing in Kendrick's whole shit right now. He's being hella backed by corporations right now. Like he's always been an industry darling, but he's super industry darling right now. I don't want to say criticize, but that is something I do notice. That said, yeah, I think the masses know, media knows, like mainstream media knows Kendrick won. the perception on skits and everything is, yo, Kendrick's crazy. And Drake lost. And Drake was confuddled and all this shit. Like, nobody's saying that Drake won besides his stands. Not even just his stands are the only people saying it. And this is the second time that you can say that Drake clearly lost the battle, too. So I think he wants the masses. But I feel what you're saying. I think he wants the masses, though. And he don't got them. Unless he gets to dropping hits. And he dropped that 100 gig shit and it didn't touch the masses.
Yeah, I think he wants everybody. I think him rapping his ass off could get the masses. Drake is gonna be Drake. Number one, even if Drake has a down year is a phenomenal year for anybody else except for Drake. Right? So when I say he got the masses, it's just like the numbers are gonna be there.
Yep.
What he needs to do is get those core hip hop fans back to giving them some kind of saving grace.
I don't think he could do that.
So has he had
Call
that?
drama.
Has he had that?
I don't think that'll do it either.
I think that's the only step. Because Alchemist ain't gonna work with him.
Has he had the backing or the credibility from them people? Since
He
it-
never-
At
never
certain
did.
points, you know what I'm saying? Because when you mention a song like Western Road Flows, like real hip hop fans gonna be like, yeah, that's something.
I think I ain't gonna lie, depending on how real what you mean. I know what you mean in terms of us. We respect him, but I think a lot of like real hip hop fans didn't really. He been trying to work them over for years. And he kind of gave up on it.
Long, boring ass, like fake lyrical songs. Western Road Fro. Man, get that shit out of here.
You sleeping,
Job, we're not
man.
doing that, baby. Job, we're
I ain't
not
gonna
doing that,
lie,
baby.
okay.
Job, we're not doing that, baby. That's pure hate. Job,
I'm glad that we're here because I'm going. I cannot wait to
Job,
shit on
I gotta
this
get
nigga
on
Drake.
your ass, Job.
I'ma
That
shit
is
on Drake,
pure
but-
hate. That is pure hate. That is some phenomenal rapping he's doing on Western Road
Flows.
Flows.
What I'm trying to listen to, like it's boring. To
Do you
me.
not at least see the talent in him though? Do you not see the talent in what he's doing, what he's talking about? Like on a too much, do you not see the talent in that?
I'm not gonna hate on what the nigga is doing. It's just not for me. I'll say that.
Well, let me
Then
add. Hold on, wait. Do you see the talent in his pen? If you don't, that's okay. That's your
For
opinion.
sure.
Okay.
Then what is for you?
I've been like heavy on the underground, not even just Kendrick, but like on the like not just like conscious rap, but like shit that you actually could feel. I don't be feeling Drake shit. This shit not really for me. Like Mos Def said, the
He's a
shopping
corporation.
mall with all the SKUs and shit.
See,
Like,
but my thing is, I think Drake out rap most Def.
Yeah.
I
If
think
hold on,
Drake
hold
out
on.
rap most Def.
I could
On
if
every
they're,
level.
if they're
On every
freestyling,
level.
I got most Def.
Well, freestyling. Of
If they're
course.
freestyling, if they're like freestyle battling,
what
I got
you mean
most
by
Def.
out rapping?
But if you're talking about on like a song, I'm probably taking Drake as a rapper over most Def. And I
And
understand
that's everything.
that's controversial.
That's lyrics. That's delivery. That's cadence. That's flow. I'm taking Drake over. I
might have to agree.
Yeah, I'm taking Drake over most Def.
I wouldn't, but
I understand. No, and this ain't
I
to.
can understand why someone might.
And it's not that I just like. It's not like I like Mos Def a lot actually. I like Black Thought a lot. Black Thought's a better rapper than Drake, but like.
But
I'd
I think
rather hear Drake.
If he gets on
Yeah.
the track with Drake, I think Drake dog walks that nigga.
Black Thought?
Yes.
No,
Yes,
I disagree with you
yeah.
now. You lost me on the dog walk. Dog walk was strong.
Dog walk is strong.
Dog
Dog
walk
walk
is
is strong. I can admit that. That's fair. Dog walk is strong.
Like,
I
you
can admit
talking
that.
lyrics, you talking wordplay.
Because I think
I'm saying everything because you could get on the track with a nigga that's super lyrical, and you could dog walk that nigga because he doesn't have the cadence, he doesn't have the right delivery, he doesn't have what the people. Are
he didn't say
trying
that.
to
He didn't
get.
say the harder hitting things.
Yeah, he didn't say them.
Because sometimes it's
more
about
catchable
what you
things,
say.
The more relatable. It's a lot of things that go into people who like rappers like that, and I get that. I dig that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they make some good music, but they don't really make great music. They fucking rap.
Black Thought's a slight exception because of the Roots, but
But
because the Roots made good music,
The Roots make great music.
and Black Thought was the lead.
But then
man.
that brings the question, like, how are you defining rapping? Because like performing like on the track versus like actual rapping, like technical rap ability, those are two different things.
Because so I was
Drake
watching.
don't touch a lot of people.
This brings me into a point.
I look at rappers as MC. Who is moving the crowd?
For sure.
This brings me to a point because I mentioned earlier that I was watching Ari Spears, comedian from New York, and he was talking about like he said his 20 rappers better than Kendrick Lamar, and he named a bunch of New York niggas, like some legends, like that were your usual suspects, and it was guys like Like, I love Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes is hella nice. Busta Rhymes is not a better rapper than Kendrick Lamar to me. But I can understand a nigga from New York feeling that.
Nowhere
way.
close.
But I don't think he's close.
don't
Big
think he's
L's not a better rapper than Kendrick Lamar to me.
No.
Big
Big
Pun's
L's not better than Most Def.
Big Pun's not a better rapper than Kendrick Lamar.
No.
But Big Pun's an amazing rapper.
Big Pun's
So I'm not about to shit on Big Pun.
He's a
But I'm just saying, like,
So was Big L though.
and so was Big L.
Yeah.
And hella punchy,
what's about
but like
Dot?
in terms of everything else, right? Like, and there's some
about
other
Dot.
guys he named that I can't think of right now. Shit, he even named Cole. He put Cole over.
We
Kendrick too.
talking about a nigga
But-
who, in my mind, just convinced me that he's the greatest of all time. And I'm a Biggie guy. I've been a Biggie guy my whole life. Biggie was the GOAT to me. We've had arguments over this. Biggie's my GOAT. Kendrick Lamar is the first person that made me look and be like, I might have to give it to Kendrick. And I'm a Cole guy too.
The
So
only
it's like
thing
there's no bias coming out of me when I say Kendrick might actually be the GOAT. There's no bias in that.
if this next album is great, I'm gonna just go ahead and put him above Pac.
Oh yeah, if he drops something
I've been
stupid,
hesitating to put him above Pac because like I love Pac, and I hesitate to put him above Biggie because I love Biggie. But like in terms of every other rapper that's alive, I feel like I can put Kendrick above him, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. And that's me trying to be as unbiased as possible. I just want to be biased. Fuck it, it's the GOAT. But yeah, it's those ghosts that's hard.
do you think we ever get Kendrick and Andre together? I would love to.
On some leak shit that dropped, we technically did, but then niggas didn't rap.
I need it, bro.
I want them to
I
rap.
need Kendrick and
They ain't
Andre
been
together.
I think on one, it was some leaked some shit like I heard a couple years ago, a year ago.
I need them being together because to me, Andre 3000, when I hear him rap, he's probably technically the best rapper I've ever heard in my life. But then I hear Kendrick, and I'm like, God damn, this motherfucker's
I'm gonna
close.
say this: either Kendrick hasn't really reached out, or Andre don't really care for that nigga too much.
I don't think it's that.
Because I mean, there's no.
Can't be
Andre
right.
just said he wanted to stop rapping a few years ago. Kendrick been rapping for years.
They probably got shit.
That's what they have to. They have to. They fucking have to, man. I'm hoping they do. Yo, break seal or something, nigga?
Yeah.
This nigga here. Yeah, man, they gotta have something together, bro. But like I said, I don't want to. I'm trying to give Drake enough props because when I swear I'm about to shit on this nigga because he is acting like a hoe right now.
Who?
Drake,
Oh.
and that's why I wrote the downfall of Drizzy Drake on here. But I'm gonna just keep upping Kendrick for right now. I do think Drake is talented. I think before the last couple days, I was saying that if he just raps his way out of this, he'll be fine. Because, like, while he has a lot of those pedophile allegations do have legs, you might have to bleep that out. Those PDF file allegations do have legs.
Not PDF.
They have strong legs. Like, there's some things that he's done that looks weird. There's no, like, real evidence of him having any relations with underage girls. Like full on, you know what I mean? So, there's that. And the other allegations of the culture war stuff could all be appeased if, besides the last couple of days, the nigga would have just rapped. If he would have just stuck to, I'm going to rap, I'm going to do this shit, I'm going to get out of this deficit, cool. You don't even got to address Kendrick as directly as the beef. Just really show them that you nice and make great music again. The problem with this bitch ass nigga, and I'm glad Goose is out at the perfect time, is this nigga is now suing Universal Music Group, saying that they were promoting Not Like Us, which if both artists are tied to Universal Music Group, they one are gonna promote both, and two, he's trying to say that Kendrick had bots for Not Like Us. I don't know how often y'all have been outside and heard Not Like Us. Even if that did have bots, it changes nothing about that song for me, because that song had a real impact outside. You got on the Dream concert. When we was in Austin in late July, around a bunch of people we didn't know. The whole building was singing that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was gonna fall through the motherfucking flow, man.
We was
how
in that
flow was
bitch
moving.
jamming. I mean, that bitch crossfaded like, what the fuck is going on? That shit was lit as fuck. Everywhere I've ever been where that shit came on, people jammed to it. And any big crowd I've been around, that shit goes crazy. There's no way it's just a bot thing. My mama was just playing it at a baby shower, and the whole family was singing. And I got bigots in my family. Real bigots.
I know Drake is probably doing that just to try to salvage whatever he could salvage from this beef. But I do think that him suing these guys, or at least pursuing to sue these guys, I think it's gonna work out for a lot of artists. Because regardless of if I believe that Kendrick and his team or Universal had bots against them, or because Drake and UMG, they've been having problems for years. So regardless if I think that they was trying to push Kendrick, the truth of the matter is a lot of artists feel like when you were to look up anything rap related, Spotify was giving you Not Like Us first. So that was probably fucking up a lot of other people's streams. Mm-hmm. I do think that this is the death of streaming that we're witnessing.
That wasn't happening, what you just said. That wasn't happening in the way that they said it was.
Regardless.
Because there was a video of a dude where he said like Drake used like his video for what he was trying to say, but then he explained more into what like his point was. And they just kind of took something and ran with it. And for years, I mean, they brought up the proof from like 2017 to 18, Drake was in Drake was being pushed heavily. His UMG problems just started.
And look, that's neither here nor there, because the main point is we are witnessing the death of streaming.
I'm just going to what you said because his UMG problems just started.
Yeah, that's a little.
He was flexing about UMG. He was flexing about being in the investment that he was. He flexed about his UMG contract. So for him to turn around and sue, was it
UMG contract or was it Apple Music contract?
No, he flexed about it all. He flexed about the Lucian shit too. He flexed about all of that shit. Like as recent as a couple years ago, he flexed about that shit. So that they are it's amazing that he's suing them now, and he only suing them because he lost. He doesn't do this lawsuit if he wins. If he would have won, if he would have had a Not Like Us, I don't think he sues anybody.
Right, and I say regardless of whatever he's trying to salvage from this thing, I think that this will work out for other artists. I do think that this is still a bitch move by Drake, but I think in the long run, this is going to work out for other artists because we are about to enter the stage to where we basically about to witness the death of streaming.
I don't think it's going to work out for other artists.
The music industry is going to, they're turning into something else.
Nah, bro. I think you're going to, the biggest artists all need that backing.
We ain't talking about the biggest artists. I'm not talking
about
not
even the biggest artists. Artists in general need backing. No matter what we say, like, as long as now, if streaming does die, then sure. It won't, though. Like, now all the biggest artists, like J. Cole dropped stuff on Instagram, but now he's back dropping shit on Apple Music, old mixtapes. Kendrick, I don't know what Kendrick was doing because he dropped shit on Instagram, but then also now he's dropping back on Apple Music. And he's clearly tied to whatever he's tied to. Drake was tied in with everybody. But now he going through what he going through. Somebody mentioned Kanye earlier when I was reading. That was a great example of a guy who went against the machine and is kind of being fucked over by it a little bit because he's just not getting put in like any algorithm at all.
Who's not been put in?
Kanye West. Like, and he's bigger than Drake, but he's not being, maybe not as much now, but he's not being put in any of these algorithms for any of these albums. And granted, the quality of his music has also declined, but like once he lost that backing, it's been harder for him to clear samples. And Kanye has historically always had samples, and most of the time being able to get them cleared, just had to drop the music a little bit later. But now he's having trouble even using the samples. He's having trouble getting the algorithms. He's trying to find different ways and innovative ways of dropping, and it's smart on his part to do that. But he alienated himself amongst.
And you know what? See, what I think is that Drake had a problem with the way the algorithm was going when Kendrick was dropping, and I think that he is suing the process of the algorithm, which I think will work out for other artists, not big artists, just other artists who are trying to make a name for themselves when the algorithm ain't putting them in places to make names for themselves.
The only reason I don't want this conversation to become derailed about what it could do for artists. Not saying you're trying to do that. I'm only not doing that because one, fuck Drake. That's not what he was trying to do. To me, that's not what he's trying to do.
He's trying to salvage.
I know you're not. Yeah, you're not saying that either. I'm just saying like, and historically, labels have always pushed the algorithm for their artists.
Yep. Right.
And Drake has benefited from this process directly. Him saying that Kendrick using bots is almost inadvertently saying that they've used bots for him.
Right.
Because, I mean, that's the only way he would know for a fact that that's what happened. If that's what happened. Yeah. And even then, it's like, if we have tangible evidence that this song was greater than your songs, which they all were. Every Kendrick song was greater and did more traction, especially once they both started kind of dropping back to back. All the Kendrick songs did bigger numbers. We chronicled it on here. We talked about how Kendrick songs were doing bigger numbers. And that wasn't bots. We heard the songs. We saw the reactions to the songs. We know what was going on.
No, that wasn't bots.
Could it have been background shady stuff on both sides of them paying people they push this, or Kendrick definitely.
I think so. Yes.
Kendrick
That's
and
the
Drake was
music
probably,
business.
especially Kendrick, was like whitelisting people's videos so they could play the songs. So that's not really shady, but that's what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
But you should do that. Both sides should do that. This is a beef. This is an historic moment in music. You need people to chronicle this. So you should have been whitelisting the video so they could play it. Why copyright it? But I think Drake now is in a bad deal and he wants to get out that deal. That's what I think. I think he wants to get out that deal. I think Kendrick has more freedom than he has, but it's still tied to some good ties, so where he can kind of drop and do things a little more freely. Where there have been rumors about Drake having to over tour to recoup. There have been rumors about him having to drop as much music as he dropped because of the deals he signed and being signed to 30 niggas. That's been a thing about him. That's why I didn't get when he attacked Kendrick about the splits. That was weird to me.
And you know what? All of that is facts. Everything that you said, I agree with. Everything you said, I agree with. But when it comes to shining light, because you said something earlier, when it comes to shining light on whatever shady might be going on, regardless if Drake is doing this off of his own envy, whatever, if he's doing this because he wants to save face, that's fine. To me, only because when he does this, he's going to bring a light to the shady side of things that I also think is going to benefit other artists.
Q-Tip said the record industry was shady 30 years ago.
Yes, we all been saying it.
So that's...
We all been saying, we know
I don't
it's
think
shady.
he'd be exposed. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think this is going to expose anything.
What if it's a lawsuit and he wins?
I don't think this exposes anything, though.
It'd destroy the system.
No, it wouldn't.
They would have to make another system.
It's a lot
No, they
Because
wouldn't.
legally you wouldn't be able to go by that system no more.
Have to, no.
If this goes to court, Stephen, I
So
don't
all
think it
they-
goes to court. Stephen, I want to make that
But I'm
known.
just saying,
I don't think this goes
if
to
he
court.
wins, hypothetically, what do they do? Stop using bots? Okay.
I
That doesn't...
think they're going to have to tweak the system a little bit. So it might be in favor of more people
think
like
the
Doechii,
industries-
Larry June. Like, I think this benefits
But
those guys.
but they're already benefit. Those are not the people you're talking about when you say
those are the
artists
people I'm
get
talking
shot.
about when I'm saying other artists.
Well, then I think you're low key missing the point if those are the artists you're talking about.
How am I missing the point?
Doechii has Grammy noms.
Yes, she
Doechii
does.
is having an
She's
amazing
she's
year.
already
Yes,
up
she
there.
does. Yes, she
Doechii
does.
Doechii's getting her shine now. She's paid her
But
dues.
what if Doechii
She's
feels
getting
like?
it.
What if Doechii feels like in the midst of this beef, I wasn't getting pushed because y'all algorithm was trying to
Nah.
push something else?
You know why that wouldn't matter? Because she, one, has connections to TDE. I'm gonna get to Larry, a guy who doesn't have TDE connections. As
I
deep
think
as she does.
Doechii should be a lot bigger than what she is.
But the reason why it doesn't matter for her is because her album dropped after the beef.
Okay,
And she
like I
got
just said,
mad publicity for a
and
person
like
of
I
her
said,
level.
I think Doechii should be way bigger.
That's because you
than what
recognize
she
her
is.
talent level. And I think she's gonna get
And
there.
she's
if she
on a
keeps
major
going.
label,
The
and
thing
for
about
some
Doechii
reason-
though, she didn't suffer from a lack of promotion though at all. She got pushed crazy.
Oh, I'm not saying she suffered. I just said this would help. Helping is not
I don't
because you're
think that.
suffering.
I don't think
You
I
could be
mean,
up and get some help.
but I don't think that this help. I think she's appropriately famous for her level. She's been bubbling for a minute. She just broke over the top for real. Like she's getting real recognition right now. I don't think this beef hindered anything for her. If anything, it
I
helped
don't-
because she's with TDE.
It's not the beef. I'm not talking about the beef.
No, I'm saying I don't think the beef hindered anything because you mentioned the algorithms.
That's all I'm talking about. The
You're
algorithm.
saying what might be pushed from the beef, right? Well, since she dropped after the beef, when her shit dropped, she was being pushed in algorithms. I seen her on Twitter and Instagram more than I had ever seen her. I didn't even know she had a fat ass until now, and I'm not trying to shit on her talent level or bringing up her ass. I'm just saying like there are things.
It's not.
Nah,
real.
not before that.
Ooh.
It's
and-
not real.
Huh?
It's a BBL.
Yeah, they did say it's a BBL. It's a great BBL though. I don't like BBLs. That's
Baby boy, I love it.
I'm about to say, I guess I
you know
must
what?
not be part of that
But-
algorithm because I don't even know who Doechii is.
Well, you be
Well,
kind of
I
tapped
mean,
out of everything. He know Tekken, man.
know who
But
it
that,
is.
Did you listen
But
to-
Vaughn's
did
not
you
a good
listen to,
example of that though.
Tyler-
Why would I be a good example of that?
Vaughn's the worst example. No. Vaughn's the worst example.
Why am I-
Vaughn hasn't even listened to GNX yet. Vaughn has only heard snippets.
No. But
Because
Vaughn
I-
isn't tapped into music like that. And
Don't
Vaughn
do
has
me
openly
like
admitted
that.
that he's not tapped into
Together.
music like that.
Get it
So,
together.
so breaking in his algorithm would have to be some meteoric shit because he don't pay attention to music as
why are
you.
you doing me like this? Why
I
are you
love
doing
you.
that?
You
Nah,
admitted
nah,
to us that you
nah,
don't listen.
nah.
You admitted to us
I
you
just
don't
say I
care
don't
about
be
music
tapped
like
in.
that.
I just say I don't be tapped in. But you going to
Did
a
I
whole
not
other
just say you
level.
don't be tapped in?
You talking about some astronomical shit?
Yes, like the only reason, bro. If Kendrick Lamar wasn't Kendrick Lamar, if that had been on your radar, when the last time you seen Larry June on your algorithm? Have you seen Lil Russell on your algorithm? And if so, how much?
Who is these niggas?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's a bad example.
I'm a great example.
Because he's not tapped in at all, but Larry June had commercials playing during the NBA Finals.
And I also think Larry June should be a lot bigger than what he is.
I don't think so. He's huge for what he does. And
He is huge.
We both love Larry. If
Me
Larry was
saying-
a mainstream star, I wouldn't be mad at that either.
Me saying
Larry's
he should be bigger isn't me saying that he isn't huge.
He just had sold out tours in America and overseas.
Yeah, me saying he should be bigger isn't me saying that he should.
Hell, we went to the show. You saw how many people was
Yes,
there.
of course.
That's Larry June.
But I think,
and I went to a show before that. I've seen him grow.
I think this might be beneficial for other artists.
I don't see how it benefits the artists you're talking about.
I just feel like you just thinking in the box, dude.
No. I think I actually am trying to go outside of it by saying what artists beyond, like maybe us, but I don't even see it benefiting us. I don't.
No, this shit don't benefit us.
But we're the underground artists. That's what I'm saying. We're hella underground. We're under earth. We're underground.
Look,
and that's our fault.
He said we near the
from
core
everything that I've read, the things that Drake is claiming, what has been done, is some shady shit. And we've all known that the music industry does some shady shit.
I do not think promoting songs during the biggest beef in hip hop history is shady.
It's
Now
not
the
that
box part might be shady.
Because Drake was saying stuff like, if you were to tell him, hey, play some Drake, not like us will play.
Yeah, but
if you were to look up
anything
anything rap music related, not like us will pop up.
That
and mind
was
you, this
proven
is
to not
only
be-
Spotify that we're talking about.
That was proven to not necessarily be true, at least by that white dude.
And that's why,
who they
because
got the
I don't
video
think this
from.
makes it to court.
Well,
I don't think
probably
this
not.
makes it to court.
What do you think happens?
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't think
nothing happens.
I don't know if Drake want that legal battle for real.
I don't think nothing.
He say he do.
I think when Meta comes in and everything that UMG got going on with Meta, they're going to find another algorithm that works outside of what Spotify got going on. Because this is just a UMG Spotify thing. This has nothing to do with Apple Music for real.
Because what I'm going to say is, to that point you just made, even though the white dude who made the video said that wasn't the case, I'm not on Spotify. Outside of our music, I don't use Spotify.
Yeah.
Outside of our
I've
music,
never
like
experienced that
occasional
on fucking,
podcasts. So I don't even get on Spotify like that. Unless y'all want to pay us for some music, then salute, I'll do it. But other than that, I don't use Spotify. I use Apple Music and other sources of music. So I don't. It could be the case. That could have been happening. But I don't. And before we go back to your points, I do want to keep talking about what you're saying. There's that second lawsuit. The defamation lawsuit, which is the real bitch-ass lawsuit. The real hoe-ass lawsuit. He already was ass for that first one. He was booed for that first one. The second lawsuit is fucking ridiculous. Defamation, because he called you a PDF file. When you said the man beat his wife and has an illegitimate child by his best friend.
Oh, that's crazy.
Or is taking care of one.
That's crazy.
You said that, and you said it first. He brought up the PDF stuff after. One has more legs, the PDF stuff. And even though y'all both wilding, and y'all both are lying in some way, shape, or form, and said he had another kid, all that could be lying on both sides. We said that when it happened. I said both of these niggas lying. One nigga lie sound way better. If y'all both throw mud and my shit stick to the wall and yours don't, I win. Like that's rap beef. So for him to sue him, but he ain't sue Pusha T, Meek didn't sue him when Meek got shitted on. Meek's career has been ruined basically since then. He's had some decent moments since then, but Meek got killed. It's some other niggas. Jay didn't sue Nas. Nas ain't sue Jay. Like, Ice Cube said niggas got fucked literally and figuratively.
Damn.
And nobody sued him. Now, I'm sure Jerry Heller wanted to, but nobody did it, though. And that's the point. Like, none of the rappers went and sued that nigga. That's weak. That's weak as shit. The first lawsuit, all right, he might just have beef with UMG and Lucien and all that. The second one, some real hoe ass shit. And that's what I wanted to get to. And you weren't saying that, but I seen people saying on Twitter like how, now y'all pro corporations and pro music industry. And it's like, that's not what anybody's saying. Drake is not trying to be a martyr for real. He's trying to turn the narrative maybe. He's not a fucking martyr. He's benefited from the industry more than any rapper all time.
Why do they think that Kendrick is pro-corporation? Like, you don't think a corporation wants a fucking rollout? This nigga dropped the preview video and then dropped the fucking album.
Well, Kendrick is definitely pro-corporation now. I think. I mean, he's doing his own thing, but he has way too many people posted mustard to say he's not an industry dog.
Oh, yeah, no, we're not saying that.
Yeah, Super Bowl connections, Nike deal that he's had since
Kendrick is definitely a part of the corporation.
Yeah, he's super big business. Super big business. So, I mean, I don't know. Kendrick's a real one.
But if I know my biggest artist finna drop, you don't think I would want a fucking rollout first?
That's a good point.
At least roll it out.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want. At least roll it out.
But shit, when you at Kendrick level, you can start pulling Beyonce's. Yeah, you can start pulling Beyonce's and get 300,000 in a week just off a surprise drop. Like, which I mentioned the 300,000 just because I mentioned it, but I do hate how much niggas have become execs on Twitter and care so much about first week numbers and all this shit. Like, dog, if you like the album, you like the album. It's your album to like. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Who cares if it sells? I don't give a fuck. That shit would have sold one copy. That's a fire album.
All right, let's get up. Let's get out this conversation.
That's why
We've been here for a minute.
Yeah, let's get out this conversation.
It's a big deal. It's one of the biggest deals going on right now.
Hey, we won.
We won, friend.
We won. The Big 4-7.
You don't want to keep saying that.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to.
The Big 4-7. We won.
Wait, who won?
We're going to make America great again. The Big 4-7 won. We won. We did it, baby.
Goddamn Geminis. Shut the fuck up.
So I'm telling you, I don't think you want to join what he's saying right now.
The boy is back in the building.
Knowing that he's not actually a Trump supporter, this is funny.
I'm not.
But I will
He
say,
is anti-politics.
I was watching something because the reason why he's talking about it, I wrote down this topic. I was watching something, and it was this dude saying talking about some of the problems with voting a guy like Trump in, and he wasn't trying to do this, and he didn't do it to me, but the guy he was talking to said he's fear-mongering.
He's fear what?
Fear-mongering.
Who's fear-mongering?
Like the dude who was talking about Trump. Everybody not even just the dude. Everybody who makes Trump's presidency sound so scary to people. Sound like, oh my God, the world's over. It's going to end. Nothing's going to ever be the same.
I think they're doing a little bit of that. They're doing a little bit of that.
I think so.
I think that's been the Democrats' plan since Trump got elected in 2016.
Is to try to fearmonger.
Yeah, just try to fearmonger.
Because the dude in the video wasn't, but there are people who have been. And that was one of my biggest things. Even when I criticized people for voting for Trump, my biggest thing was we've experienced worse presidents in our lifetime.
Like we didn't live through Bush. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Bush was right there.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Like, our parents didn't live through Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, like,
what
are we talking about?
I hate Ronald Reagan. I hope he is.
And this is not shooting no bell to Trump. It's not shooting
Trump
no
is one
bell
of the worst. Trump is one of the worst.
But the world is not ending.
Now, with that said, though, Trump is doing a lot of things that can have a real negative impact on our society. And he's he's leaving things in the hands of people who can have a negative impact on our society. Is it going to become fucking Hunger Games or slavery? No. But it's not a good thing. Especially
it's going to be a little bumpy ride for the next 4 years.
It's going to be hella bumpy.
Put your seatbelt on and focus on the fucking road.
If they get everything accomplished that they want to, it's going to be super bumpy. It ain't going to be kind of. Get your money up. Get your money up fast. Be scared of that. Be scared of being broke under Trump.
Definitely be scared of being broke.
Because if you broke under Trump, you will fall by the wayside. I'm trying my hardest to figure out ways to get money because that is the only way, in any way, green is going to be the only way you really can get some type of motion going under that nigga.
As soon as I heard Trump was running, I was like, I need to go work for a small business. Because their tax cuts about to be amazing. About to all about. Yeah, their tax cuts about to be amazing. I'm about to get a raise. All them big corporations, good luck. But them small businesses, they about to pay us.
My issue with the fear-mongering thing, though, is that's exactly what the Republicans did, too. We laughed at the commercials all the time, but they kept talking about trans stuff and drag queens and all this fear-mongering, like, would you let your daughter go in the restroom with a man? It's like, yo, where is that? How often is that even happening, for real? How often is that happening? And y'all got kids, because this is the second point after that is also related to this. Because, one of the dudes on the video I watched, he told some story about how they have like a drag queen reading hour or something. That was probably like one school. But Republicans and people who are voting for Trump have been taking that one story and making it seem like schools are just throwing drag queens at kids. That's not what's happening. Or they're just forcing trans shit in kids' faces as if that's what's happening. And they really believe that there are kids getting these surgeries. And this might have happened once, maybe twice. And while that is too many, that's not happening for real.
Most of the time when these kids are getting surgeries, like the parents are aware, or like it's just not happening in the schools.
What
It's
they
just
said
not.
was they said they were trying to, the video wise, they said that the Democrats were trying to pass a law. Don't know if this is factual. I don't believe it either. But they said that the Democrats were trying to pass a law that allowed like 15, 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, so non-18-year-old teenagers to get gender surgery and stuff like that without their parents' permission. I don't even believe that, but
it's like why
that
would
seems
you...
extremely outlandish. But apparently it was
Yes.
supposed to be the states would have decided on it, and certain states maybe would have approved it.
I'm not too fond on it.
I'm not
I
either.
don't read into a lot of fucking shit that I don't ever see in real life.
The fear mongering.
But I've had heard that was something that the Democrats were pushing.
Oh, see, I didn't hear that.
I
That's
see,
crazy.
and the only people I heard it from are Republicans.
That's crazy.
So I don't know if that's true or not.
That's
Not saying
I don't
about
think
your
it's
part,
true.
I'm just
No,
saying.
I don't think it's true. But
That seems hella unbelievable.
word on the street,
Yeah, we're on the Rand Street.
word on the street is that's what they were pushing. And
I
the
don't
little
know,
articles
man.
I saw, I was just like, oh, that shit, fucking Mr. Potato Heads, whatever.
The process of children, I'm going to say children because 15, 16 years still a child. The fact that it's easy for them to get surgeries is crazy. Like, all you got to do is sign a couple of documents, and the documents don't even take that time that long to process. Like, the process should be longer, and the evaluations should be longer, and the age needs to be upped. Like, I don't even think an 18-year-old
I was
should.
just gonna say I
So-
think the age
Like,
should be 21.
So
I was
to
gonna say
the
21.
opposite side of what you just said, and I don't believe in it
Okay.
because I also think 15. I think anything before 25, you're still a fucking kid.
Yeah.
But the opposite side of the argument would be, is 15, 16, and 17 years old, is that actually still a kid?
Young adults.
No, but
They're
that's
not-
why I say teenagers.
They're not a kid. They're not a kid, but they're not an adult either. It took me a while to develop. 15?
I think
Fuck
21.
No.
I think
15?
21
I'm
is
still trying
a
to figure out. I mean, even right now, like, I'm 25, like, duh, I can make decisions for myself. But 15, I didn't know what the fuck was going on out there. Even if I did know, I still didn't know. Like, there's so many things that you have to experience and know about yourself. Like, there's different things you'll know about yourself emotionally and physically. Some people they try being a certain type of sexuality, and they figure out, like, maybe that might not be for them anymore. Like, that's some real shit. Like, but for that to, because that's life changing. It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna write on paper I'm a he, or I'm gonna write on paper to she. You're doing a whole sex change.
And I don't
There's
mind. I
hormones
don't mind if
involved.
they're saying like Dwayne Wade's daughter. I don't mind that she considers herself a girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. As long as like, and it's not my. I don't mean it as long as like I'm gonna do something about it. I mean as long as like she's not taking like the hormone pills or like estrogen right now.
you don't
Fine.
need to, you don't need
But
to
when
do
she
that.
turns, because she could turn 18 and be like, you know what, that was my phase. I was going through that. I'm back to being your son.
Yeah.
Or she could say this is what I'm doing. And then at 21, I think the age should be up to 21, mainly for body development reasons, personally. I don't know when is the best time to implement shit like that into your body. But I feel like 21, you're mostly developed. You still have some development, of course, after that. I'm not the same as I was at 21, none of us are. But like, I think 21 is a good development age to where
If you make a
physically
decision
you're
like that.
mostly developed to what you are. And that makes more sense to me. 'Cause even from 18 to 21, there's some things that change and stuff like that. But 18, okay, you can vote, you can go to the military,
Yeah.
you can work pretty much every job, with the exception of maybe like a small few. So, I mean, I get it being 18, but to me, I wouldn't mind it raised.
I think the rental car service got it right. You can't rent from us if you ain't 25 or older.
You can if you're younger, but you got to have I forgot what you got to have.
You gotta have somebody 25 or older prove you for it.
Nah, it ain't that. It's something else.
In Texas, you gotta be 25.
Maybe it's
You gotta
Texas, but in other places, you
have
can be
a
younger.
clean driving record. You gotta be 25.
In other places, you can be younger.
That shit
Yeah.
fucked me
You
over.
You just
whenever
need,
I got into a car
I
accident.
forgot what you need.
When I was under 25, that shit fucked me over.
What
Yeah.
happened?
I couldn't even get a rental car.
Yeah, my
car
dad had to
was-
get my rental car when I got an accident.
I mean, but fuck what Texas law thinks is law. This state is stupid.
Yeah.
Now, the only reason why I
Yeah,
asked you
this-
about is 15 and 16 still a child is because like when you go through the legal system, there's a lot of times they charge our kids as fucking adults, and that be my problem because it's just like, okay, so what's a kid and what's an adult? Because if you're gonna give this young black brother who's 15, if you're gonna give him fucking life at 15 years old, we got some fucking talking we need to do.
The whole prison system needs to be.
I was gonna say, I think that's two different playing fields. Like, if we're talking, like right now we're talking in the pod, and we're like, oh, what's a kid, what's a teenager, what's a young adult? Okay, sure. But when it comes to the legal system, I'm as a 15-year-old, I would say they're a kid. If we was to say
I just
that.
want to know, like, well, it depends on the crime, right?
I about to severity.
Like
I don't think you should give
Dave Chappelle gave a great example. There was a kid who was wrestling in the backyard with his buddy, with his friend. And he did a move, and when he did the move, it killed the kid. Damn. They charged him as an adult, and he was like 14 years old. See, he was a black kid.
That's crazy.
Yo, that's one of our kids. That was an accident.
And they historically charge black kids like adults.
R.I.P. to the kid that passed away. But what was their ethnicity? Were they black, white? What were they?
That I'm not too sure. I don't think.
Well, either way, they were charging. It might have been a white
kid. But they charged the black kid as an adult. Damn. And he was 14 years old.
And historically, this country has always tried us a little older.
You know what state now?
My thing with that one is like, see that? No, I'm not charging him. I'm not giving him life. That's an accident. I might not. It's possible I don't even make him go to jail for that. That's an accident. You get a guy like TK, an artist that I liked when I first heard him, and then you hear his story. It's like, oh shit, running from the law, teenager that might have off some people. It's supposedly alleged that maybe he didn't do it, but he was with the niggas who did it.
Yeah.
But they gave him like 55 years out the gate.
I still think that's crazy.
And he's still like in jail now. He's probably like early 20s now, but he's trying to think what, because he getting tried I think for something else now too. Either tried, I seen him in court for something else, and it's just like if he killed these people, it's hard for me to say don't give him 55.
So my question is
like, what is?
If you're 15, or when you were 15, and I'm just asking y'all this right here, when you were 15, were you not aware of everything going on around you?
I mostly was, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
There's some oblivious 15-year-old things that you do, but for the most part, at 15, you are aware.
In regards of crime, I was very aware.
I mean, I'm talking about anything.
Now, the one thing I think at 15 you're not aware of, sometimes no matter how much it's told to you, sometimes it's the real life ramifications of something. I think things are a lot more disposable to you at 15 than you think.
I mean, shit, there's some niggas that's finding that out at 27.
Of course.
30. There's some niggas that's finding that out at 30.
Some find out at 15. Some find out at 10.
Some niggas find out at 8.
So I agree.
Like, yo, life is tough.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, there are things like we talked about, like, high adventures on here. Certain stories you said, and you had fun. But you were young as shit. Like, y'all, like, things could have really went wrong, and I ain't trying to fearmonger that. But it's like things could have went wrong, but it didn't, right? So it's just
worked out.
It becomes a fun story when it's fun. Mm-hmm. When it's fun and you got high at 15 and you went over there and y'all drove reckless and whatever, it was fun as shit. But then and you tell the story like, yo, we was wilding. But then if somebody passes away on that trip, that becomes a what the fuck were we thinking when you get older, and that's just the unfortunate like dynamic of it. So I mean, yeah, at 15. Some things you understand the ramifications for. Like you understand if you hit somebody, you're getting hit back. If you understand if you off somebody and get caught, you're going to jail.
So my thing is, if somebody's 15 years old and it's a guy and he says, "Yo, I want to be a girl,"
and I think at some point, the law has to. Because I've asked this question about like seatbelts. Like why? Like if motherfuckers don't want to wear it, why? Why not? Why make them wear it? If motherfuckers want to be, because I mean, if they fly, it's not like it's gonna kill the person that either hit them or they hit.
I've known people who've survived accidents just because they wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
Right, but in most cases, a seatbelt is saving. And sometimes people, you gotta govern people against what they would just rather do. And I think with that one, at some point, even though this country's trying to go away from science a little bit, which is weird, I think science, I don't know this for a fact.
Niggas ain't trying to do the knowledge no more?
They not, bro.
Oh, I hate this life,
the reason why you shouldn't let a 15-year-old do that is, I'm going to guess it's something biologically where they shouldn't be doing that, like doing that to their body at 15. However, I could be completely wrong, and that could be the best time to do it because of the change they're going through. I don't fucking know. My mind tells me that it would be best to wait till you're developed so you can like
wait till you're 25. That's what I say. Hey, 25, make that the age. Fuck it.
For
Fuck
me,
it.
I guess I think it's easier for 18 and 21 to just you can develop your body a little more. You're grown, or at 21 you're really grown. So it's like okay, cool.
You know what?
But
though?
I could be wrong.
I think the same thing with the Army. Like I think the same thing with the Army. I don't think we should be letting these fucking 18-year-olds go into the Army. And shit.
I literally had that conversation with myself earlier.
I don't think that. I don't think that.
It's easier to indoctrinate an 18-year-old.
Yeah. I don't
That's
think
why
that
they
we
do
should
it.
be letting 18-year-olds go. I think the Army minimum should be 25 as well.
They're never gonna do that.
They're not gonna do that
Because they want them when they're
because
vulnerable.
at one point these are just young kids, young boys trying to be men.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden on the other hand,
Man.
it's just like, yo, this is what they want to do. And it's just like, yo, who knows what the fuck they want to do when they 18? I want to fuck a lot of bitches. I was in a committed relationship at 18. I didn't do what I wanted to do at 18.
I had no idea what I wanted to do at 18. I still ended up not doing what I wanted to do at 18.
like whatever. So, I mean, I think this is a good segue to the next
but shit,
topic
we
right
voted
here.
at 18.
We did. But
That ain't life.
And that's
changing,
crazy,
though.
since
too.
we're talking about kids
Ain't
and we're
life
talking about
changing, it's
age,
for 4 years.
since we're talking about kids and we're talking about age, I got a question I want to ask y'all. How do you limit what your children, or when you have children, how do you limit what they're exposed to?
To add some context to this one too, and why it was written down.
Do the context. I'm taking a piss break again.
Damn again, boy, yo, you gotta get
It's the fucking Twisted Teas, man.
Yeah, they will run through you though. So I'll do the context while he doing that. So part of that same guy with the nigga tried to double mic up. Part of the same reason I was talking about the Trump guy or whatever, the person that was talking about that. It's because they mentioned the drag queen thing, and then they were talking to a guy who did not have kids.
Okay.
And he was just like, you don't understand what it's like when you don't want your kid to see something before it's time for them to see it and they get forced to see it. And I wanted to bring that here because he has a kid. I'm just the oldest of a lot of siblings. And I was a child that was exposed to a lot of things younger that my mom probably wouldn't have wanted me exposed to. And it didn't harm me. But I wonder, like, how do you limit that? There were some things that my mom exposed me to that she just couldn't help it because she had me young. So there's certain times when she couldn't get a babysitter. So I'm in the car listening to shit I probably shouldn't be listening to. Or I'm around some shit I shouldn't be around. My dad had me around some shit I probably shouldn't have been around whenever I go to his house. But he's young. Like, it is what it is at this point. Or I'm watching Uncensored Baby Boy at 4 years old. Like, knowing I don't know I shouldn't be watching it, but I'm watching it. I'm watching Kings of Comedy at 3, and they talking about all types of shit. But my mama just cutting something on so I can sit down, so I can just sit still. I'm watching Friday. I know how to work Friday as a kid. But I'm also watching Rugrats. I'm also watching, like, cartoons. I'm saying all that to say, how do you limit that? In our generation, it was tough. And then when the internet came as we got older, and it got even harder to limit it. And I remember having this argument with one of my older cousins about his daughter. He's like, I don't want her seeing no gay shit. This was like 4 years ago he said that. And I was like, dog, you know what generation your daughter's in? She was like just starting high school when me and him had this argument.
I'm not limiting it. I'm not.
There's no
I'm
way
not
to.
censoring it.
Now, I want to ask y'all, because y'all are parents, because I have my opinion, and my opinion's a little biased because of my upbringing and how my siblings' life was, but I want to, y'all have daughters specifically. So how would you go about limiting? Like, if there was having drag queen reading shows at your daughter's school, now I know you're not a bigot, but I'm just asking that question because that was where I drew this question from. How would you feel about that?
I don't feel any way about that, man. I'm not limiting nothing. I'm not censoring nothing, man. Life is uncensored.
Yeah, you can't.
Life is uncensored. I'm not limited. I'm not gonna raise my kids to think that life is this fairy tale that daddy painted for you. It's not.
Yeah,
It's not. It's fucking rough out here, and you need to keep your head on the swivel. And if you have some questions, just know you could come to me and find some kind of fucking answer.
Does that ever corrupt the innocence of the child? I'm asking. I'm not.
Life is gonna corrupt the innocence.
I don't
of
think
a
so.
child.
I mean, I feel like in that situation, like, you can't really limit with children, especially if you're not with them like 24/7. Like, even if you both parents are present and everything like that, like, there's gonna be time when they go to school and other kids might be exposed to some other shit, and then they bringing that stuff to your child. You can't limit it. You can't. You
just gotta be profound on the philosophy that you raise your kids on. You know, if you're raising your kids right and you're giving them good morals and good things to go by, you should lean on that more than leaning on what the world is giving them, because the world is gonna give them hell.
It's interesting to me because like me and you have a different, like, part of our upbringing is the same, but like the early part is different for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Like you talked about how you was in church and how you listen to Will Smith. Like by the time you was listening to Will Smith, I was memorizing NWA lyrics. Like, and I wanted to like gangbang. I'm not no street nigga, but I was indoctrinated by these
also heard
things.
my family say that I was a bad kid.
Right. And so, and it's funny because I actually wasn't a bad kid. I was just becoming indoctrinated by some of the stuff I was seeing.
Exactly.
But neither one of us went that route.
No.
And that's why I find it interesting, because it's like, I think I referenced a story about how I told my mom I wanted a certain color and stuff. She was like, she shut that shit down. And once she shut it down, by that point, I already knew I knew how to throw up everything I knew how to throw up. I'd already been jumped into whatever I was going to be jumped into. So it didn't really matter what she stopped me from. I just didn't do it because I thought it was stupid after a while. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't, and in Houston, it's not as like big as it is in like California. So like, it's easy for me to fall out of it because it's not really that big down here in certain spots. But like in certain places, when it's unavoidable, it's a little harder. I agree with y'all. I probably wouldn't limit my children. If y'all want to chime in, please do. Like, I wouldn't limit my child to it, because especially nowadays, even if they're sometimes with TikTok more than they are with their parents, they're with Casanat more than they are with their parents, they're listening to their music more than they are to their teachers. Like, it's so many different things they're doing more than school and the parents. You just have to hope that you're raising your child right. I think that's what the nigga was telling him in the video. He was like, "Yo, raise your kids."
I don't even think you gotta hope to know that you're raising. I think you have to know you're raising your child right. Yeah. You don't want to leave that on hope. You have to know you're raising your child right.
Yeah, but I mean, you've heard stories about three people being raised in the same house and all three turning out differently.
Yeah, of course.
Like things could. I think you do what you know best as a parent and try your best to do it. That's the reason I said that. Try your best, do what you think you know works, and hope that it goes through. I'm not a parent though, so this is also an experience I don't fully have.
Nah, the kids that I know that were raised, my parents, who I don't think was fit to really raise these kids, most of them had turned out to be assholes.
You talking about
I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. No, I mean not my immediate family. Like none of my brothers and sisters, except for my little brother, turned out to be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? But my little brother was on his own shit. You know what I'm saying? We knew that from a young age. We were like, yo, this nigga's gonna think whatever the fuck he feels like thinking. Like, oh.
Shout out you, dog.
Yeah, that is what it is. He'll be on the podcast soon too. You know, via Zoom. But yo, he was already on whatever the fuck he was gonna be on. You know what I'm saying? But like, other people in my family when they had kids and shit like that, like, yeah, when you grow up in like a halfway broken home or whatever the case may be, and I'm not trying to harp on people whose situations didn't work out the way that they wanted to work out, but a lot of people where they grew up in a situation where the parents wasn't fit to really raise these kids, they done probably turned that way a little bit. Now, sometimes, even in a broken home, that parent is going to be fit to raise these fucking kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've also seen a lot of situations like that where a single parent sat there and raised 4, 5, 6 kids, and they've all turned out to be upstanding civilians. And salute to those motherfuckers, because y'all are a lot stronger than me.
There's also
I want to dig into the strength that y'all have.
You know what's been blowing me a lot lately? I've been watching some of these shows on YouTube, and it's these Cali gangbangers and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And this is gonna sound crazy, but it surprised me how many of them have fathers like that were active in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I grew up in the hood when everybody had their fathers.
Because growing up, I didn't know a lot of black dudes who had their father like consistently around that lived with them.
I thought that shit was a fairy tale growing up.
That's what I thought. And wait, the fairy tale like people not having their dads?
Yeah, I thought that was a fairy tale.
I thought it was a fairy tale that people grew up in two-parent households.
Everybody I knew had a father in their life.
That's
everybody
crazy.
I knew had a father.
I thought it was a fairy tale that people grew up in two-parent households like that. I didn't think that was like a real thing.
You think it was a real thing?
Until I moved. When I moved out here, that's when I started running into consistent families, white, black, Hispanic, that all had both parents. And I was like, yo, that's weird. Like both biological parents too, or like parents that have been there since like they were young. I'd never really had that myself. But like, I didn't know that was like a thing. Like I know my dad, I'm around my dad, but he didn't grow up in the house with me. Yeah. So I don't know. I think you get the people that come from two-parent households that still do shit. That still get into what they again because kids are exposed to what they're gonna be exposed to, and you raise them. Like I said, the dude in the video was putting the onus on the parents. Like you gotta raise your kids. Like no matter what they went out in the
gotta
world
raise
and shit,
your
you gotta raise.
kids. You gotta
And
raise
there
your
was
kids.
people in the comments were shitting on them. People in the video were shitting on them. I'm just like, man, maybe that's why I wanted to bring it here. It's like maybe I'm not a parent. I don't get it. But
No,
to
people,
me,
people hate the truth. You gotta raise your kids.
You
People
gotta
don't-
raise your kids.
People don't want to take responsibility.
I was just about to say they don't take accountability for their actions. They don't want to stand up and teach their kids what they know is right.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
You gotta raise your
That's all
kids.
it boils down to.
You gotta raise your kids in your philosophy. And when I have a son, I'm gonna feed him all my bullshit. I'm gonna want y'all to
That's
know
gonna be
that.
the worst motherfucker.
Hey, he's gonna be the
ever.
worst motherfucker ever. That's my plan.
I
He's gonna be super degenerate.
they're gonna
All right, real
terrorize
quick, before we
you.
close it out, we're starting a new segment, and he don't even know we're starting this segment, but it's gonna be Say Love's topic of the day.
Look as I
This is what we're closing out every episode with from now on.
Y'all give me the spotlight?
Yeah, this is
Go
what we're
say,
closing out with
go
every.
say.
Wait.
From here on to the time we stop doing this shit together, this is what we're closing out on. Say Love's topic of the day.
You got two. Which one you want?
Bring it to us, baby. Pick one.
Let
We
me
only doing
see.
one.
Let me see.
You can say that one if you want to.
All right.
Go ahead, say.
So, damn, they both good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start off.
Say that
Let me
shit, dog.
stop.
Say that shit, man.
I'm about to say, man, y'all kissing that man, or y'all kissing that woman after they suck your dick,
Right on the mouth.
Yep.
or if they eat your coochie.
Yes.
Right in the mouth.
Right on the mouth.
Quick.
I thought we was gonna have some hypocrites up in here.
Nope. Right on the mouth.
Yep. Now,
Okay.
now, here's
This
the
dick
difference.
clean.
Here's the only difference. Here's why I hesitate.
There's a lot of niggas who would say opposite.
That's what I'm saying.
There is
That's what I thought we
Here's
was gonna
where
have.
There's a
here's where I
lot of
differ.
men.
This dick clean.
She
DDC.
need to swallow it first.
Swallow what?
Okay.
Let me
Yo,
My nut. She gotta swallow my nut first. She can freshly swallow it and I'ma kiss her in the mouth. But don't have it on your tongue and let me kiss you. That's crazy.
No, cause I'm about to say I was running to these videos. Well, like I mean, it's your girl. It's your dick. If your dick not clean, then that's your fault.
Wait, is that a pause moment? Do you think that's a pause moment?
I'll pause if need be.
If need be.
Cause I mean, I'm again. Listen, like yo,
If need be.
cause
Pause
I'm
it.
clean.
Pause.
I just don't. I'm good on it. I seen a video, man, with the Erica Banks girl, the drop
Yep.
it, the bust it girl,
Shout
and
out to
her
Erica
nigga like
Banks.
walked up and she said something about you be nutting me or something like that, and he was like, that's because you don't let me eat them kids up out you. And I was just
Oh
like,
yeah.
whoa.
Oh, that's crazy.
I was like, yo, I'm
Say one more time.
basically nigga want to eat his sperm out of a girl.
Oh.
It was a nigga doing that.
She's trying to make sure she ain't pregnant. That was bad timing. That was bad timing. That
And
was-
like I'm a freak. I'm not
better than that. Y'all know that. I'm better than that.
Y'all don't know that. I'm not that kind of freak. I mean, again, my nuts clean too, but I don't want to taste it. I'm cool. That's not,
Niggas not drinking enough water, not eating enough fruits.
so if
Ooh,
a
please
girl
eat
got
the fruits.
your nut in her mouth, you kissing her?
In her mouth,
Yeah. Are you
my
kissing her?
nut.
Yeah.
And she holding it in her mouth.
Yeah, and you kissing her. Because some people do that. They swap this, they do all that. Do you kissing her?
Some girls do.
I've done it before.
Okay, yeah. Then he's
So you
doing
ate your own cum?
yeah, this nigga.
What
He
is
said
wrong
it
with
came
this
from his
nigga?
body, so it's
you can't do
sustain
that
his
right
body.
now.
What is wrong with this
He
nigga,
said it
man?
came
You ate
from his
your own
body to
cum.
sustain his body.
But why he had to word it like that?
He
You
said
ate your own nut?
he said he needs to return home. It's
I didn't
okay.
eat it.
How
It's
the
been in my
fuck else
mouth.
can I-
Pause.
Huh?
Home.
Yo,
You're nasty.
yo,
You're nasty.
yo.
So y'all never been in the moment and done some extra freaky shit like that?
Hell no.
I've done some really freaky things in my day, Vaughn. Never that.
I'm
not-
not
hey.
gonna say what I wanted to say.
You already said it.
Bro, this your segment. Say it.
Oh, this is definitely my
Go
son.
ahead.
Get it on.
Say it, man.
Nah, man.
I mean, you already said you.
I don't know.
didn't have
I don't know you like that.
nut-
So
You already said you didn't have your nut in your
Now,
mouth.
now look, I'm assuming at this point in the podcast, my mama's no longer watching.
no, she is watching.
So what I can say
Okay.
is that after this happened, and I went to go kiss a girl, so yeah, she might have swallowed, but there's a different flavor in there. And I know it gotta be the boy.
Oh man.
I be like, be like, oh, that's what I taste like. Scrumptious delicious.
Scrumptiously delicious is the gayest shit you might have said. Must pause. Shout out to all my gay niggas. My bad.
It can't be pause if it's me.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, please pause.
It can't be. Oh, I'm gay on myself. Shit, I fuck my. Never mind. I mean,
If I was a bad
Pause for our
bitch,
process.
I want to hump me too. I want to fuck me too. If I was a bad bitch.
hey man.
Listen. I can't say like it was a different taste in her mouth, but I mean,
But something was different. Something
her
else,
mouth
right?
a little wetter than I guess it would have been. I don't fucking know. I mean, she just got through. You know what I mean, so I mean, I've never knowingly had my nut in my mouth for sure, and I've never unknowingly like, oh, I got supplied. No, it's never. I've never had my own nut in my
You
mouth.
just said it was a.
Maybe it was a little wet, like, but again, she just gave head, so her mouth is already.
Yeah, I would
moist.
say it's not like in, but it's like I taste and it's like, oh.
Maybe. I don't even think I've had that. Like, I don't. That shit is swallowed.
You need
Like,
to know what you taste like, Steve. You need to know what you're passing out to
So
these
what?
women.
So whenever it's done, you be like, baby, did you swallow it? Did you swallow it?
no,
That's
no. I know she did.
What,
It ain't like she get done like, oh, like no. I didn't run straight to kiss her.
so you saying you know? What's the cues or what's the? How do you know? How do you know? How does Steve know?
Because I lay right there twitching for a second before I sit up and kiss her in her mouth. So she ain't swallow my nut. The bitch playing. Why you playing with this?
Why you playing with the nut?
Go up and down. What are we doing? Go up that shit down real quick.
I knew I had an extra burger, but damn, baby.
Disgusting.
I can't. Having my own nut in my mouth is too far.
Stop saying it like that, bro.
Having my own ejaculation in my mouth. What the fuck am I supposed to say, my nigga?
There's no right way to say that, man.
Your mother's gonna see this, dog.
You niggas had y'all kids in y'all mouth?
No, man. I don't even like it when it gets close to anywhere up here. Huh?
That's a one-way ticket, bro.
I mean, you did just say you know what you taste like, though.
You did say that.
It wasn't like in his mouth, though. It was just like- it was like little remnants.
I said when I would kiss her, after it would happen, I would notice that the kiss tastes a little differently. So it must be the boy. It must be the boy, because that's the only thing that differently that happened to her
Oh,
mouth.
shit, I've been drinking a lot.
Yeah, that's the only thing differently that happened to her mouth is me. Like, all right, whatever, man. Whatever, man. Whatever. I'm all alone.
Y'all both on the island. Y'all just on different sides of the island.
There's no one
So
beside
you done
me.
went all out. You done had your sperm in your mouth.
No, that is what you were saying.
That is what you said, though. That's not what you said.
Is that what I said? Is that what I said?
What did you say, brother?
I asked the question.
No. What?
Nah, Vaughn, you ain't doing that. Vaughn, we can't let you do
Y'all
that, baby.
not finna get me to say some shit that I didn't say before.
Okay, cool.
No,
Say what you-
we're trying to
say
get
what
you
you're
to
trying
repeat
say,
yourself.
yeah.
No, I'm not repeating myself because y'all trying to turn this shit to something else.
Oh, no.
All I said was that I had went and kissed a bitch.
Okay, all right.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Okay. Have you ever kissed a woman while your nut was still in her mouth?
Nah, man, I'm on a different train than that. I sit there and wait like Steve.
He said,
man,
nah, y'all
twitching
niggas
and
don't
shit.
I
Fucking
cannot
shit.
wait till we watch this back.
Hey, bro, this
I
nigga,
swear to
this
God.
nigga already rebranding,
Because he
bro.
definitely
I swear to
said
God.
he had his nut in his
He's-
mouth.
he's- What he said
I was
was,
going along with the joke.
what he
man.
said was, I've done it before.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Wait,
He
said
I've
what?
done it before.
That's
That's what
what-
you said.
You've
To
had
what? To what?
cum in your
the
mouth. Your cum in your
conversation.
Wait
mouth.
to the playback.
Bro, we gonna have to
That's what you
Wait to the
said.
playback.
Did he just not say he did the same thing?
No.
Stop lying.
No, I said maybe her mouth was a little more wet, but it was because she was giving me head. But I waited till she swallowed and I kissed her. Tongued her down.
And then
but
I
she
say, when I kissed her after, I noticed there was a little different taste, so it had to be the boy.
So
it had to be
so
me.
you
So
had
he
to
said he might have.
No, that's not what I said.
Yeah, he said he
It
might have.
wasn't in his. It
No,
wasn't-
I didn't say I might
It
have.
was
I just said that I know that
He's saying he
the
might.
taste was a little different.
If it came off that way, it came off that way. All I know is that
I think you said it verbatim,
it
brother.
might have been there.
I don't think it was alluded to by Ed. I think you said exactly what
Nah, see, y'all gonna not do me like that.
You know what's crazy though?
you did
I've had-
like that.
I've had
did
many
yourself like
women.
that.
I've had many women say, "Let me taste myself."
I have that
You know
one.
what
Yeah,
I'm
I've heard
saying?
women say that. I've heard women
Yeah,
say
yeah. Women love that shit. That shit
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah, women definitely.
Women are nasty, man. Women are so
that. Yeah,
nasty.
so nasty.
Yes.
Ooh, she's been a nasty
Yes, we
girl.
are.
Nasty.
Nasty.
She's been a nasty girl.
That song hard, man. Fuck what niggas talking about.
Wrap us up, Steve.
Oh man,
Wrap us the fuck up,
we need
man.
God.
Get us off this topic.
This was your topic.
Nasty man.
Oh man, real bad man. All right, man. Oh, this has been a truly about nothing podcast, where a podcast about nothing was clearly about everything.
Everything.
But happy Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be good out there. You feel me? If that's not a turkey sound, I don't give
I
a
was about to say
fuck.
that's not a turkey.
Who
sound.
cares? Gobble gobble.
What a turkey sound like?
Boo.
He just
That,
there you go. Good
that's how
job.
turkey
One
sounds.
Vetus do it, man.
Nah,
Go ahead.
I'm good.
No, gobble.
Nah, I'm good. Gobble. That's all you're getting.
It's the weakest turkey ever. Don't
Ooh, I hate that
yeah,
turkey.
Don't fry. Don't do
I
nothing.
hate
Don't
that
cook her.
turkey.
Don't cook her. ass.
Nobody cooking her ass.
Nobody
Good.
cooking her ass. But y'all
Abandoned
be
turkey.
easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Big Goose right here.
Yo,
Say love right there. The freaky man. Real bad man. We got Ja right here, man. Z, you know what I'm saying? Big Vette, you feel me? Steelo. And we out, man.
it's me, also known as him.
He is I and I am him. Thick with the,
Keep talking. Keep talking.
what's this? Beanie brim. Ah.
But we don't ever say the episode number at the beginning. We gotta.
This is episode 32.
Yeah.